Fuck yeah.
I'll do one better. I'll just throw it in the fucking
Here we go.
D&D Discord.
Everything is now live on this stream. We are now good to go.
Your faces.
Thanks! Thanks, Mandie.
Like that?
There, I at least got y'all's Discord dots
Damn it.
on the screen so that they can at least see who's talking when.
I mean, I know it's real hard to figure out who I am when I talk, but like...
I know, it is really hard. You sound just like Salty sometimes.
There.
When you two are monologuing, it's like, who's talking?
You're like, who's who? What's
Who's
happening?
who? What's happening?
To be fair, we do say a lot of the same shit.
I am very much aware of that you two share the brain cell.
Yes.
Yep, accurate.
Oh, it doesn't go that far, but does that work a little better?
Did you guys
also
see the pictures?
I saw them, yes. Very nice. Also, the three of you are in so much trouble.
What have I done?
I'll tell you in a minute.
I did nothing.
What? What the fuck?
Fat
What, because of the hype train?
Yes. I was like, wait, give me a second. There's a minute left.
I mean, you can fight me on that, Mandie, with how much you've done for me.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't know.
Completely innocent.
I had this really nice person that's just been sitting in my streams that will throw shit at me.
Most innocent. Ready?
Alright. So, let's go ahead and get this showboat rolling in a fucking direction.
Out of nowhere, no conversation, nothing. They're being made up. You have to send it to one person.
Alright, so, my lovely individuals, my viewers, my subscribers, my players, we are in episode 13 of the Siege of Etheria, where we are currently doing quest business. Where last session, it was a recovery point for the party after basically coming home from the old keep and having a number of issues to face. Whether injuries, psychological, mental health, etc. If you guys took the time to try and pull yourselves back together, and so we came back to the following morning where you guys were all sitting at the dining tables, and you realized that the populace that was going through the castle seemed to have a better understanding of who you were, as if your names, your faces, your reputations as both a team and individual heroes has seemed to spread farther than you originally realized. And you now have significant reputations amongst yourself as great heroes of Etheria. You are counted among the rest. And so, with that being said, we found that a few of the heroes discovered their titles through a few different means, through either some ill-fated reunions or from just understanding conversations around them. We found that Tovar had gained the title of the Berserker of Black Marsh through his deeds within the Black Marsh itself. He also has gained the title of Etheria's Ass. One that the ladies had to give him. Kovral gained the title of Hammer of Saints Welcome, and was given this title by the mother and child he saved during the original disaster response in Saints Welcome.
Thank you for the biddies, I'm so confused.
Finrod gained the title of Outlander. Usually a title given to those in the sense of insult or insignificance. For him, it was given to him as a sign of his ability to do great things. And the fact that he came to this land as someone who was foreign, but has found that his pathway has brought him to this world. And thank you, Rage, for the bits. That's a reroll for the party.
Rage is such a sweetheart.
Which,
Apparently I don't have one for 200.
Don't fucking spread lies like that, Mandie. That's fucked up.
And then
I
Nosh,
mean-
Nosh was given the title of Chainbreaker, where he was,
It's too cool of a fucking title for him, but
or due to his
I
acts
digress.
and due to his titles and where he's come from and what he's done, is that it is a fitting title that the populace has given him. And the party then, as Mandie and Rage were sleeping off the night before, having to physically recover a little bit more, whether emotionally or otherwise, they set off to go do and start some side bounties. As Fausto was going to stay at the keep to watch over Mandie and Rage, as well as research where the next artifact will most likely be, the four of them set off to find some merchants that were selling some half-assed magical items. They found themselves at a tavern, which they were then swarmed with fangirls. Salty invented the first tweet, and then they all drank dwarven rotgut, some way too much for their bodies to handle. Afterwards, they did find the merchants. Afterwards, they did find the merchants in Northam, having had their first experience of going into the town of Northam. They were able to stop them, capture them efficiently, hand them off to the castle and the guard, get a little bit of money in the pocket, and then head off to Blair's Welcome, or Blair Shore, where the next contract was being held, where it sounded like some groundskeepers had run into a bit of trouble unearthing a catacomb that had opened up beneath the cemetery. Due to the number of graves they've been trying to dig, due to the massacre of Mardi Gras, which unfortunately was an event that happened after you guys had left, where a number of people slid to their deaths on a large impromptu river of nacho cheese. And so unfortunately, those bodies had to be buried somewhere after they were recovered, and so the cemeteries had a lot of work being done on it as of late, which unfortunately led to a catacomb opening. And so that's where they found themselves as they met up with two of the groundskeepers. One of them went to open the door, pointing them in the right direction of what was happening, before he was pulled out through the window of the door and was more than likely killed by what seemed to be some undead creatures of unfettered gait. So that's where we leave off. Before we swing back to the four heroes who now find themselves among a group of the undead, we will swing a few hours backwards to where Mandie and Rage will be emerging from their rooms, basically coming to light with a note that says the rest of the party has gone to Blair Shore, and that Fausta has pointed you in the right direction as well. He points to a bottle of wine that was left to you with 2 glasses by your party, and that you also were given 2 letters of recognition from essentially some individuals that had come through the castle before, as the keep houses as a secondary mess hall and gathering area, as well as trade place for local populace to come through. So, who wants to open their letter first?
I guess I will.
Okay.
Quick question. I know Mandie knows about it. Rage, were you told about the drinking scene?
No.
Like
Very lightly.
The bar, the tavern drinking scene.
Oh, the rot gut
A
scene?
little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I told him about it.
You
The rock
told him
gut scene
about
was
it?
really good.
Throwing up on Nosh.
Okay, I just wanted to make
And
sure
you
that the
turning me.
important information was fucking told.
Yes, important information. Not Salty writing the first tweet with a chicken and a 2x4. That was...
I didn't
A
fucking.
chicken and a 2x4.
Listen,
Yeah,
goddammit. I
dude,
questioned it as
I
well.
don't think I'm listening. I don't think I'm listening.
No. I questioned it as well. I did not fucking decide that was the name. Take it up with the fucking DM.
I did give it the name. It was a guy came up to him with a plank, essentially for like wood burning, and a chicken, and was like, I need you to, like, can you autograph this piece of wood for me? Just use the chicken, like use the beak to like carve it in. It's called a tweet. And it just...
Yeah.
It was just a really dumb joke I did.
What
That I thought was
hashtag
funny.
you used?
Also, Reggie. Fuck
Oh.
you too.
You
Hashtag
don't know about it
bearskin.
yet. No, he doesn't know about that yet. So basically what ended up happening is I signed on there and it ended up just being it was longer than just a 5-letter word. So, and we discussed, I think, what, Finrod noticed it?
Yeah, Finrod noticed it, but just didn't have time to question.
Yeah.
Because I got swarmed by groupies.
You got swarmed by groupies, but then also there was other things to do. They went across a bridge and stopped by highwaymen, and Kovral basically threatened the highwaymen with Tovar, which was a pretty funny scene.
Yeah, Tovar and fucking BFG just fucking hop out of the carriage.
And the highwaymen were like, understandable, have a nice day, and just like deuced.
Yeah.
It was pretty great.
And Mandie, I didn't tell you this.
Oh,
Berd
God.
has a sound effect for BFG walking.
Do I want to know? I'm scared.
Just slapping, just plop, 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 plop.
It was not that. It was
Doka, 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 doka. Dok,
Just
dok, dok,
imagine
dok,
like
dok, dok.
a big ass alligator that's acting like a dog with that as its sound effect for walking.
Nice.
Accurate.
Accurate.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, Mandie, as you go to open your letter, you see that it is personally addressed to you. You open the letter, and it's a short one that seems to be a thank you letter from the people that you've saved and you've worked with, including the people that you saved in Saints Welcome during the original Spear of Ruin, the people in McCrag that you helped during the original Awakening, and then also other people that you helped just by proxy, by doing the things that you've done, whether it's being a good druid and learning everything you can, as well as working with these heroes that you found yourself stuck into. And so the title that they've given you has wound up becoming more along the lines of the speaker. You know, you've become a speaker for the people that you walk through, a speaker of knowledge, a speaker of understanding, and just someone who is very knowledgeable in what they are doing and what they plan on doing. You seem to have the utmost confidence from the general public that is with you, that you will speak up for them, or at least speak up with your actions, if not with words, as it has been shown by the people that you have helped and saved along the way. And you actually get something really cool, because everyone gets a nice little quirk because of their titles. So you basically unlock the ability to use what I call the Boogle Bracelet, which is not its correct title, but that is what I wrote down as. It's technically called the Boogle Queen's Vambrace, but for shorter term, it's the Boogle Bracelet. You get to call forth 4 temporary weasels that will last an hour. So basically, you can call forth 4 weasels for an hour to fight by your side. At level 10, you can wild shape into the Boogle Queen. And you gain a natural +4 to your animal handling and nature checks while wearing the bracelet.
Ooh, fancy.
Berd, real quick,
Yes.
you never sent me my fucking...
It's in the player
Stat.
notes. Essentially is what it is, yeah.
Okay.
Thankfully, Nosh was being a good secretary.
I
Doing
did see
something
that.
good for once in my life.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if there was more to it or not.
No, I think I covered everything with it. Yeah, basically you gain the control to go berserk when you choose during rage as a bonus action. You do 1d8 damage with an additional dice per 5 levels. You gain cleave, where basically whatever damage you do if it reduces a creature to 0 passes to another. On crits, the damage just gets passed naturally. Oh, but you also get temporary hit points when you go berserk. Half your hit dice plus your con. So I'll put that in here as well.
Booster!
What? Camus.
Yeah, so I just blue screened, so that was cool.
What the fuck?
I thought that was great.
Oh, dead. Interesting.
Yeah, somebody fucked with my desk when I was gone.
There, I put it in the player notes so you can write it down. They're salty.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
I guess
Right.
real quick.
What you
I forgot
got?
what the disengage was.
It's a
'cause
bonus
on
action.
Josh's Notes. Just a bonus action,
Yeah.
disengage.
Basically, it lets you, instead of using a full action, you can do it as a bonus action.
Alright,
Yeah.
simple.
Yeah. Because you're quick now. You're faster. You're smarter. You got monk hands.
Don't know about smarter.
Smart enough. Smart enough.
Sure.
So, Rage, as you open your letter, your body has physically recovered in the sense of that you're no longer severely injured, but you do feel mentally and emotionally still dealing with the repercussions of what followed out of the old keep. The letter you open has, again, much like to Mandie's, as that was laid out for you, is that it seems to be many words of thanks. It seems to be passages of stories that people have heard and have given you good tidings and different names that have been found around the high tales and the rumors that have found themselves along Etheria's highways. But yours seems to come with a darker tone to it. Yours, though your wisdom has increased from just you becoming a seer in your own right, the situation with your title is that the way that you fight is something that instills fear into the enemies that face you and your family. You strike from areas unknown, and even though sometimes you may not strike accurately, as in your younger days, nowadays, don't you laugh. I'll throw a rock at you.
Do it.
But now,
as well as Tovar could throw back then, yeah.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
you know, you've all grown as characters.
It's just the fact that you fucking had to throw it out there. Like,
Because
it wasn't always
it's
accurately.
it's part of the letter. If you let me do my monologue, thanks. Doing my job here as the narrator.
Aren't you the server owner? Can't you just like?
I can. You know, I might have to. I might go to sleep. I cast
Damn.
sleep on Tovar. So, the letter basically talks about how you've grown as an archer, as a ranger, as a fighter, and that you have become something of a folktale for the enemies that lay waste along certain areas of the roads, and you've become an inspiration to others that want to become rangers as well. A forgotten trade that has become more prominent because of what you've been doing is that you have shown that not only is that trade still useful, but that the fact that you have found other ways to make yourself useful as well, instead of just being a bow or sword for hire. You've put yourself in a position to make yourself a voice of reason, a voice of knowledge and morality, as well as the sword in the darkness that when push comes to shove, you're able to strike foes down quickly and efficiently with the ferocity that puts fear into the most strong of hearts. And so your title is simply just Demon. It has a number of names that follow behind it. The Demon of the Marsh, the Demon of the Forest, the Demon of the Trees. It just seems to be that you have become known as the Demon. You've become known as a hyper-lethal entity that brings both justice and karma incarnate to those that bring wrongdoing onto others. Just because of all the work that you've done and everything that you have brought forward, you are the thing that goes bump in the night, and you have a ferocious reputation behind you. And so, as you are reading your letter, because you stayed behind, because you were mentally and physically healing still, you were approached by Thurlby as you finish reading your letter. He tells you that he had already given a basic prosthetic to Tovar to assist with him using his great axe. But he said that he had something in particular he wanted to work on for you. And so he knows that your eye was damaged, that it's not entirely sure if the vision's ever going to come back in it due to the damage it sustained, and he knows that your wings are gone. And so, being the good artificer he is, he sat down and he worked diligently for many days as he got the report from Fausta through his own means over how he would be able to help that aspect of who you are and how to fix it. And so he brings you 2 large packages. He gives you, well, a large one and a smaller one, and he has another. He has another larger one that he's going to give to Mandie in but a moment.
Ooh, I get a large package.
He gives you the small one, and you open it, and it looks to be almost like a Mad Mardigan eye. It almost seems to be a prosthetic that goes over your left eye with the straps that have been formed to fit a head of an Aarakocra. But it seems to remedy the fact that your left eye has been damaged, that has made you have issues with seeing and having that perception on that side of your field of vision. This prosthetic seems to fix it and actually seems to improve it. So you will actually gain double your proficiency bonus on your perception when looking specifically at long range and looking for something specific. You seem to gain the vision of a eagle or a hawk in that left eye of yours, where you can use it to essentially sight targets, to give you that ability to really get a bearing on what you're dealing with. The larger package is heavy. It seems to rattle a bit when you move it around, but thoroughly helps you put it onto the table and cut the adhesion that he has on the box that was keeping it shut and tight from the elements around it. And you open it and you see that it's a pair of what you think are wings, but they don't look like normal wings that you would imagine. They're not big, they don't fold out, they don't seem to really be what you lost. But according to Thurlby, is that even though they're smaller and they seem to fit more like the idea of thruster arms over the limbs that once held your wings, the stumps that have now healed over, seem to fit within these mechanical wings that are significantly smaller, but they seem to be able to lift you with no effort. And so with these wings, you gain the ability to not only fly silently, but your flight speed has increased from 50 to 60 feet, and also doubles as your swim speed.
Dope.
And so he gives you these gifts, and he goes, these seemed the most fitting to your title that you've been recently given. And I hope that it helps you continue to help your friends and keep yourself safe, but live up to the title you've been given. Someone who is able to spare the just and avenge the dying, to be a demon in the hearts of evil men.
Look, Mandie. New wings.
I mean,
God damn it. Nobody fucking got the reference.
She's trying to eat.
She is trying to eat. She
I
can't do her
know.
quips.
I can't see her.
not trying to eat. I'm trying to figure out why that pinned, because I did not pin that.
Oh.
It got pinned for reasons. Reasons!
I don't know.
It was weird.
You're weird. How about them apples?
Accurate. I don't know what you want from me.
You probably went to go click onto like the chat and then you accidentally hit the pen.
Probably.
Probably. Mandie, the package that Thirlby has for you is something simple. It is not anything extravagant. It is not a new pair of wings or a new eye. It is simply a small box about 6 inches tall and 4 inches wide that inside holds a ceramic vase, almost, with a topper on it.
You're a ceramic boss.
And along the large face of it, it simply reads the name Conan.
Aw.
The feels. The feels.
And as you read it and you pick it up,
That
you
was
realize
nice.
that it is an urn that holds the cremated remains of the weasel that you lost, that he was able to recover. How does that mean that is closure? But he believed that you would at least like to have a memoriam to have of one of your lost, essentially, fuzzy children. And he believed it was the best way to kind of help keep that memory alive. And so he gives you your gifts and he goes back to working, trying to make an arm that can withstand the force that Tovar uses on a consistent basis. And you guys are told that the rest of your party is in Blair Shore. And you set out.
You said my perception was doubled, right?
At long distance.
Oh, at long distance, so I should keep it at what it is.
Yeah. So basically, you just...
What do those elf eyes see?
Yeah. So anything past like 120 feet, basically past the max range of like a short bow, it's going to be double your proficiency to view instead of what would normally be a disadvantage. Because you got better eyeball.
So basically, you would just roll with advantage on perception.
No,
At
it's
long
his
distance.
perception bonus would get doubled. So right now I think it's a +3. He'd have a +4. Well, I'm talking about your perception, your proficiency bonus for your level.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So like his proficiency bonus, I think should either be
yeah,
a 2
yeah,
or a
that's +3.
3. Yeah, it's a 3. So your perception would go from being a +4 to a +7 at long distances. And then that number will increase as you level, because your proficiency bonus goes up as you level. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Good. So, you guys set out. Mandie and Rage, you guys set out to Blair Shore. And by the time that you get there, to the cemetery that the bounty that the rest of your party was chasing, you arrive to hearing a large crash, followed by a significant amount of noises from inside the cemetery. As you start to hear the sounds of what seems to be the shambling undead rising from the catacomb.
Still going.
What is happening?
That's the undead.
Alright, there. Now it's great.
It sounds like the undead's choking on some undead dick. Jesus.
I'm trying to set the scene here, goddammit. And you're
That's
like,
my kind of
oh
undead,
man,
you know?
oh man, that guy's just choking on some cock. It's like, God, I can't with you.
Again?
Wait a minute, we got the
Sounds like
quiver,
my kind
right?
of person, so...
Yeah, you got the quiver. I think it's still on Finrod's person. Yes. The quiver
Can
is
I
on
have his
Finrod's
quiver?
person. I mean, you'd have to ask him when you get there. But yeah, I mean, you basically get there and you see a shambling horde of ghouls and gas coming out of the hole in the ground that is where the catacomb was basically unearthed by accident. and you see one of the gravekeepers basically being pulled out through the window and the door of the building that the rest of your party is in, that you can see from the roadside, and he just gets pulled out by this ghast, thrown into the massive ghouls behind him, that just begin to rip him to shunder. So yeah, that's what's up.
So we're there with everybody now?
Yeah, you guys basically running through essentially the front door of the Gravekeeper's hut, and you see your compatriots there. So yeah, so you guys are essentially going to be in the combat. So go ahead and start giving me initiative rolls for everybody.
Before that happens, can I ask over?
Yeah, you can definitely ask him.
Find my initiative.
Find your initiative.
20. Of course you did. I always get the fucking worst rolls on initiative. A 7, bro? Like, come on.
I got a 12.
I got
Oh, awesome.
18.
I'm going last, bro. Ugh.
19.
It's okay. Nosh, do you want me to just push you in front of the enemies? That way you go first?
No, I'm just gonna use my bagpipes while you guys are out fighting.
Alright, so I'm going to set up little blockers here. Basically, anything that is a black square is basically impassable area. So the big black square is the opening to the catacomb. The smaller ones are gravestones.
God, I can't believe the DM didn't already have this set up.
For fuck's sake, right?
You think
I'm
they're
the
gravestones?
noob.
Think he would have fucking done this shit while he was going over this long ass intricate fucking, you know, letters and shit.
Yeah, I liked my letter, okay?
This is a small ass graveyard.
This is like one part of it.
Alright.
You know what, Nosh? You're a small ass graveyard. How's
Listen,
that?
I used to work in a graveyard that was kind of small and it had a lot of plots.
Yeah, this is like the far corner of it. This is not the whole picture, if you will.
Oh, it's like the gravestones that are from like the 1700s that are like 5 people.
Yeah, it's also the fact that this is a 100 foot by 100 foot corner piece.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so shush mouth.
Make me, bitch.
Hush face.
Oh, did I hear make me?
As he summons 4 more.
Oh.
Oh no, it's just Mandie
I
told
think
me
you
to
just
make her
put it
shush.
in there.
He's server muted. He's got the shusher.
Are we good? You got shushed.
No. You think that matters to me? That's funny.
How do I
Alright,
make
fine.
that?
We'll just have to start being more nice to you, and you won't like that. Mandie is the
He's
kindest
got your
person
thing
that
there.
we've ever seen. She has the biggest heart on her shoulder, and is not a ferocious asshole.
I'm so glad you noticed. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, we all know you're slowly dying inside. It's not working.
your mask is peeling away. Ever slowly.
Yeah.
There goes so far me.
He is
Like,
not
behind
that
the
big. He is a
He's
10
16
foot.
feet.
Rest in
Okay,
pepperonis.
16
Make
feet
Or
on a
18
battle
feet,
map.
Whatever the fuck.
What?
16
However,
feet.
fucking-
Oh, so hold on.
you
On
keep
a
changing
battle
his
map.
size. It's
No.
say
Technically,
16
that would-
feet, 18 feet.
Listen. On a battle map, he is a large creature, which is a 10-foot box.
I know.
In
I
the
had it-
specs, he is 18-foot Black Cayman. for flavor text. But on the battle map, he is a 10-foot square.
I know. I actually had him at 10. I just was like,
Stop
"You see
writing
how
on the fucking
big
map."
Fucking 18 feet looks on this fucking battle map.
That'd be 3.5 squares.
Let me scoot you over a little bit there, Finny. Don't want the
he
BMG
fits
to
in
fucking
between
eat
us.
you. Yeah.
I don't know, Chi.
Y'all are
We just
ridiculous.
accept the things that are here.
What?
No,
Y'all are
pretty
just
much.
straight
Oh.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, those are weasels. I was like, are those birds right there next to me?
Those are definitely weasels, my dude.
My weasels, you weirdo.
Ew, why are they white?
Because I got them a cool color.
I'm sorry. Did you just say
Wait.
ew?
I'm not next to them, so I can say ew all I want.
Ooh.
Mary.
I'm gonna say chill
Bet.
touch him, but he's going last anyways.
Bet.
Mandy, what was your initiative?
IDFG.
18.
18, thank you.
I mean, I have a camera, so I can show you if I.
No, it was more of I didn't remember what it was.
Well then.
Kovral, Mr. Kovral, Mr. Riexis, what'd you get?
I got 12.
12? That's right, you were 12. Better to ask and make sure than to cheat you guys out of your slots. Alright, so let me get my dicey roll for my boys, my monsties.
Ow, that hurts.
Great.
Don't put pressure on it.
They have a +3. Okay, cool. They have a +3. So the first one, 17. Great.
Oh.
Great.
Now that I have this.
Yeet. Alright, then. Alright, and then these guys, they have that. Alright.
Big Coverall, did you want to explain to him about the gas since you explained it to us last session as we ended?
Well, have they gotten close enough? that
They're
we
in the
can-
building with you.
Yeah, we're all
Okay,
together.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Um,
the creature, the ghasts have it was venomous claws that can paralyze you and a poisonous bite. No, other way around. Poisonous claws, venomous bite. Something, right?
Claw attack will paralyze, and they have a bite attack. Their claw attacks paralyze, and the gas specifically emit an odor that is poisonous.
That's what it is.
great. I love it.
The regular ghouls just have a bite and a claw attack that can paralyze.
I lost it. It's fine. There, I found it again.
Did you? Did you find it
I did.
again? Huzzah!
Yeah. I found your face again.
I thank you. My face never left. It has always been here.
That reminds me.
Alright, so initiative's on the table for everybody. And so we shall begin. And apparently one of the ghouls rolled higher than Tovar with a 21. Surprisingly, question mark? Because that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but here we are.
I feel that's admin abuse.
It's literally not. They have a +2 and they just got a 19. Just lucky on their part. Bonketh. Alright. And then it's Tovar followed by Rage followed by Mandie.
Alright, fuck off.
I mean, if you find a thing.
Cheese boy.
What? What is she still going on about?
It's just
We've been battling, just typing each other.
Y'all are stupid.
Just on Owlbear.
Alright.
Oh, I
fuck.
have cat lady now, guys.
Okay,
Very
so
nice.
what was this that moved up?
It's a
The
ghoul.
G's? Okay,
And
so
so
G's
the
are
G
ghouls
1 through
and
6
the
are ghouls and the
gas
gas are
1 and 2.
gas.
Okay. Do ghouls, Coverall, do ghouls fucking, like, they're not as bad as the ghast, right? Like, I can just fucking...
No, the ghasts are more powerful.
Okay.
Request from Riexis.
I don't have to worry about, like, them fucking biting me or anything. Like, getting
Oh,
the bullshit.
no, ghouls and gas both have the bullshit you're worried about.
Yes.
Alright. Let me fucking change this
Nerd.
back to where it needs to be. Alright, so... Fuck, I forgot to bring up fucking BFG's fucking stats. Hold on. I gotta remember what
Hey.
his movement is.
I just brought up,
Should be
the
25.
Google stats.
Yeah, 25. Alright. Fuck. Fucking chunky boy.
He's a
What is
big
this thing
dude.
in the corner?
So, I'm going to explain these in a second. Basically, they're not going to start doing anything until next round. They're basically counters for me, so it's a visual reminder.
Oh.
Okay, 25. Feet, and then he has a fucking 10-foot range.
Yeah, he has a 5-foot attack with his bite, and then he has a 10-foot attack with his tail.
Yeah.
What a lovely human Sal is.
Alright. So I'm gonna move BFG there. That was 25 feet away.
Yeah.
And then, fucking goddamn it, Naj.
Are y'all being dumb?
Yes.
He fucking
Is that
sat
really
there
a
and like,
question?
I'm a Goliath. Fucking. God damn it. And then I'm going to. I'm gonna shout out and tell these ghouls and gas to get fucked properly. So I am activating rage, and
Okay.
then I'm going to move. Let's see how far away that is. Yeah. So me and BFG are basically gonna move up here, and then that puts him within fucking 5 feet of me. Then I'm gonna swing at him with the fucking Berserker Great Axe.
Alright, roll to hit.
Booster, do you have a great one? That's a 29.
That is a hit. That is a hit.
My God.
That is without a doubt a hit.
He just comes out swinging.
Yeah, I have a plus 10 on my fucking
Yeah.
hit, so
Gotten the big chungy.
yeah. And then fucking yeah, he's BFG's out of range, so I'm just gonna fucking do that. 16.
Alright, it's still standing, but you did do the damage.
Yeah.
Alright, Rage, that is you, followed by Mandie, followed by Finrod.
Cool.
Oh. Wait,
What?
does it automatically? It did not. So that's actually 18.
18? Okay.
Yeah. I thought it automatically added.
No,
the
not for
plus
the
2,
rage
but-
damage. Because that'd be too easy.
Yeah.
Too easy.
Your face is too easy.
No. Yours is. Cat ears.
Because I'm cute.
Yeah, so am I.
Ew.
Look at me, kawaii over here. Rage, it's you, my friend.
Okay. So I'm gonna use fire arrows. So that's the first thing I'm gonna to do is pull out a fire arrow.
Okay.
I'm then gonna cast Hunter's Mark. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do G2 for Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
As well as Oathbow on G2 as well.
Okay.
And just gonna shoot him with a fire arrow.
Yep, that means you get advantage because you have him as your sworn person you're going to murder.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn.
So roll for the hit.
That's a hit.
19.
Roll your damage
Alright,
and then an extra d6 of fire.
Right, so there's the first damage one. Oh, that's fucking
Alright.
great. Love it. Thanks, game. And then it's also plus 4d6 and then a 5th for fire, yeah?
It's 3d6 for your oath bow, then a 4th for fire damage.
Okay, so I thought Hunter's Mark did something too.
Oh, yeah, then it'd be... So, I guess technically 4d6, then a 5th one for fire damage, yes, because the
Fire,
hunter's
yeah,
mark.
so okay, so I'll just do 5 then.
Yeah, and then I'll just count the last dice as damage. It's fine. Whatever works, I don't care. Just get the damage on the table. I need to know how much is actually done. Yeah, so
20.
you just lay into that poor fuck. That poor dude did not know what the fuck hit him. And you hit him square in the brain with your arrow, and you just see it start to sizzle and pop as it comes out the back of the brain pan, and he just falls to his knees and then falls over. Just like as soon as you hit him in the brain, you see him stand there for a second, and his legs just give out.
And then G1 is 10 feet away from him, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I can't do Hordebreaker. Okay, so I guess that would be my turn.
Alright. Mandie followed by Finrod. Let go!
Where's my question? Okay. I want to cast Spike Growth around G1, G2, G3, and Gust 1.
You're casting
Why do I
which
do it on
spell?
G2?
Spike Growth?
Spike growth. Okay. I did not hear you. Spike growth.
Why would you do G2?
I think she said gas too.
Gast,
okay.
no. Gast 1, G1, G2, G3.
Isn't G2
Why
dead?
would
Because I
G2's
can,
dead.
Oh, well, I can still hit 3
Bonk.
with this. I cannot hit 4 with it.
Can you hit gas too?
It's a 20-foot circle, Mandie. So if you put it on Gast 1, you'll be able to hit 4 targets.
Okay. And we can put it on Gast 1. That works.
This becomes difficult terrain. It's 20-foot circle. Alright. So that'd be... Be 1, 2, 3. I gotta double check my measure.
Ooh.
That'd be that circle. Okay, hold on. It's actually bigger than that. Hang on. Bonk. There it is. Alright, so that area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. As long as you concentrate up to 10 minutes, creature moves into or within the area takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. Creatures cannot see it unless they make a perception save against your spell save DC. Alright. Cool. So it looks natural but also deadly. So let's go ahead and roll 2d4 4 times for these 4 guys since they kind of started in it. Or I can do it. I'm not sure what's better for you.
4 plus 3 is 7. 2 and 1 is 3. 2 and 2 is 4. 2 and 1 is 3.
Hold on. Fuck. My
7,
notepad.
3, 4, 3.
Alright. 7. Where's the other fucker? Because he's in this list somewhere.
That's actually accurate, Nosh. I'm not gonna change that one.
Me either.
What? He is
So
the
confused.
battering ram.
I don't know what's happening, so.
It took him a while to realize that I changed him saying that he's the resident Billy Badass of the group to the resident Billy Soreass of the group, and then he finally changed it to battering ram.
Alright, cool. Alright, all the damage is accumulated for those guys.
Perfect.
Yep.
Then I'm going to send Reginald here so that he can attack G4.
Reggie.
Alright.
Reggie boy.
Roll to hit. Go ahead and, if you're going to move any of your other weasels, go ahead and just move yourself and the weasels, and then we'll settle attack actions.
Okay. Well, that was a 7, so
What was a 7?
that doesn't hit
Oh, for Reginald? Okay.
for Reginald.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a fluffy boy.
He's trying.
Let's see what Floki does. Floki does a 22.
Yeah.
Yep, that is a slap.
So,
That's my boy. Where is Loki?
is a
Tap on the
D4
bed, tap
plus
off.
3. Hey, that's 7.
7 damage.
Yeah.
2G4. Floki gets the kill. He
Nice.
eviscerates G4
Nice.
and
That's a good
moitas
boy.
him. Moitas him very goodly. Much goodly that Moida is.
Reggie he's just a sweetheart. He doesn't know how to be mean.
Are you trying to figure out how to remove that piece?
Yeah, Riexis. I was like, what are you trying to do?
Yeah,
That-
I don't know how to get rid of that one.
I got you.
Covering it up.
Stop. There, I fixed it.
I got it.
Yeah, we're all gonna throw it away.
Rude.
Wow.
Y'all are mean.
What?
That was my turn. I'm done. That was my turn.
I
Alright.
The crazy cat lady is done.
No, I fucking changed it to Boogle Lady. To be more accurate.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't know who changed it to that.
Couldn't
So
tell you.
Yeah, I did Boogle
I
Lady.
Wonder who.
yeah, we couldn't tell ya, huh?
Alright, Finrod, that's you, my friend.
Finny!
The Fin of Rod.
The thin rod.
Not the Thin Rod, the Fin.
Wow.
All right.
Stop
Wait,
fucking with my
that's-
shit.
That's what we started talking, or that's what we started calling him in the beginning, was Thin Rod. We had to
Nope.
fuck with him.
That's gonna be it because I'm just gonna move my 45 and that be it.
Here, Tovar, here is your token, sir.
Ah!
Nice.
Alright.
Motherfucker!
I don't know what's happening.
Guys,
Josh keeps shooting
I will
my
s-
shit.
I will start throwing fucking hands in a second here. Don't force me.
Do it.
Throw him
Throw
at the one
hands.
who's going last.
I always go last, guys. Come on. It's kind of given at this point.
Nosh,
Might
I
as well
will
not even
time you
roll.
the fuck out, my friend. Stop touching things.
Sit in the corner.
Oh, oops, I
Think about what you did.
Well, I mean, I stayed.
I think, isn't... Side note, who's the next one to go?
Your face.
Finrod did it, so it would be it'd be some monsters and then cover all.
Is the growth only towards enemies?
Technically,
damage.
as long as it. So, in this sense, I'm not going to have you guys worry about, like, friendly fire, essentially. So, yeah, it's her gross will only harm enemies. Unless something is deemed better to not do that. Like, if I'm like, nah, I think because it's a spell that's not really going to pay attention. But because it's a concentration spell done by her, that it'd be fine. All right, Finrod, here's your token.
I don't
my
know.
friend.
Tovar might not be fine if he goes in that.
Hey,
Benny's token's actually dope.
That is really sick.
Tovar's is okay, I guess.
just fucking make a thing of cheese for him, please.
A block of
Just with lots
cheese.
cheese.
A piece of cheese.
Just a fucking like a Green Bay Packer fucking cheese head hat.
I was thinking like a piece of cheese at the end of like a battering ram.
Piece of fucking
Aye.
brie.
Pretty soft though. I'm not soft. Give me like Parmesan.
Pretty sure
Can of nacho
Fausta would
cheese.
disagree with you not being soft.
I'll go round 2 with Fausta. I'll also go round 2 coverall. Come at me. Get off me.
There you go, Nash.
You're butt pirate.
Alright, you know what? Y'all little bitches need to explain this to poor Chi. He is so confused.
Explain what to Chi?
A piece of cheese on the end of a battering ram.
Okay. Alright, so Chi, this is what happened. Okay, so there has been multiple times that Nosh has
I
fucking
will be right back, guys.
yeah, has put cheese on himself.
Yeah.
Nacho cheese.
It was nacho cheese the
Brie.
first time, and then it was brie the second time. So, the battering ram thing is
He
the
throws through so
dungeon.
many doors.
The dungeon that we were in. I kind of used his character as a battering ram for majority of the doors.
I was about to say more than once. Definitely more than once.
I think it was
also
like
a-
majority of the doors.
Glass wall, wasn't it?
Did I throw him through glass?
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, you threw him into a glass door.
Oh, glass
No.
door. Okay.
My token looks like Edward Kenway from Assassin's
I
Creed.
don't know. Burrito?
Speaking of which, they're remaking Black Flag.
I know. I'm excited for it.
Can you do a California burrito?
Would be good.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
That was good.
Okay.
Oh, I fucking
Love
love
it.
the
Okay.
Birdman right here.
Bye.
No.
Oh.
No.
It's so sweet. Barely brownish at all.
Boil the fuck rotten, y'all.
Yeah, you are. We can tell
Oh, we heard it.
just by the way that
We
you
heard all
talk
of
to
it.
him.
Rude.
There you go, Mandy.
True.
Boil
You mean
the
true.
fuck- Aw, thank you. Boil the fuck rotten. I turned that off though, so I don't know why it's pulling.
Alright, so the next one is the Ghast. Ghast 1 is going to basically treat as difficult terrain, but basically he will not, his passive perception is 10. Yeah, he's not going to see it naturally, so you'd have to actually go look. He's not going to. His intelligence is 11, so we'll see. He's going to only be able to move half distance, so he's going to move 15, and he's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 d4, and he takes 12 damage.
And he dies.
No, not yet. Just he's a hoof.
Wait, so spike growth, it remains. It doesn't just
It
pass once. It just stays.
no,
there
it's
until
there.
second
That
half.
zone is damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
so okay, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah. That is
That whole ass
exactly
zone
why
is
I did it.
damage.
That's big smart.
Love
G1 going to move half distance, so he's going to try and move up, and he gets hit with the same amount. He takes 10.
Fuck it.
G3 is going to try and move out. And he's going to, but he's also going to take the damage.
Savage. Oh no. The
And
poor
then
DM.
it's...
The poor
Wait, no,
DM.
where is he? Did I just fix him?
He's having such a hard time right now.
Alright, then it would be... So it was Gast 1, G1, G2's dead. I gotta make sure he is off my list.
Ow, 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 ow.
Alright, Coverall.
What?
It is you, then a Gast, and then Nosh, and then more ghouls.
Let's go.
Are you sure?
Do you only have 25-foot fucking walking?
Yeah, he's a dwarf, you schmuck.
Built for short distances.
Coverall fucking gets up next to fucking Tovar and BFG and he's like, oh, for fuck's sake!
I mean, pretty much. I just like sprint up and just be like,
I'll tell you what, though.
Technically-
sprinting up beside you is 15 feet. That's
I mean,
so much of my movement.
Technically, if you want to do fucking all 25, you could get 25 right in front of G3.
No, oh wait, I didn't start that right.
I'll tell you what, though, we can get a
You could.
Lord of the Rings meme out of it. Throw me, but don't tell the elf.
My God.
Because we have an elf in the party, and a dwarf, and someone to throw him.
If he threw me at the goal, would that give me advantage on my attack?
Oh my God.
If he threw me.
I
It
mean,
would be an assist, right?
it would be an assist, so I would technically have to give you advantage on it because you were basically having the element of surprise being yeeted at the ghoul.
Look at-
Is that what you want to do?
Alright, you know what to do. I get my base and shield ready.
Fucking fastball special.
Fucking 10 feet. It's gonna be 10 feet.
Okay.
I don't have to throw athletics or anything though. Like it fucking.
Yeah, you fucking do.
God
You're
damn it!
you're throwing a pretty hefty
Yeah,
fucking
you have to do a
dwarf.
roll. Or if you get a good roll, I get a bonus.
Oh, but I'm raging right now.
Yes, you
so
are. So you get advantage on your athletics.
Nat 20,
Jesus.
Jesus.
29.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's
I go through the ghoul.
He's going through it.
I go through the ghoul.
His
Uh.
fucking walking speed just went from 25 to 110.
Meteor strike.
Throws
Yeah.
him into the
All right,
catacombs.
what?
Yeah,
What should?
It just ends up over here.
Listen, don't make me pull up the scatter dice because I will, and you won't
Oh,
like
no.
me for doing it.
Listen, Linda. Listen.
Listen, Linda.
Then
is
technically
he?
he would have the element of surprise again because he's behind them now.
I mean, so are you essentially aiming at a ghoul in specifics, or are you just kind of throwing him in a direction?
Oh yeah, true. Which one were you thinking of aiming me at?
You can hit a one.
With
What
a nat
if-
20, yeah, pretty much.
What if it would require like movement, but like if I like went like right here in front of Reggie and aimed him at G3 and G1,
Oh,
Oh my
just try
God.
and line up for a
Kinda
double
like-
special.
kind of like a spinning fucking move to fucking.
Just
If you want
curveball
to
the
try,
dwarf.
you're gonna fucking. You can go for it. You gotta fucking try though. So yeah, so you
I did.
so
try it.
I
It's
you
29.
won't be able to. So you're gonna try and curveball the dwarf with a nat 20. All right, so
Not curveball the dwarf, but like I was saying, like fucking
That's
like
what it sounded like.
if I like am standing here in front of Reggie,
uh huh.
and it just fucking
Yeah,
straight
so-
line.
Yeah, so you straight line the dwarf. Coverall, you're gonna get essentially advantage on your attack against G3, because of the toss and the speed and velocity of which you're traveling. Any damage you do to the first one is gonna carry over to G1 when you do your attack as well against him. So go ahead and do that thing.
First roll was a
17's a hit.
roll was even better at 20, 23?
If it's a crit, if it's not a crit, I don't care because you hit on the first one.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Then well, that's unfortunate. I did 4 damage.
So that is technically enough to kill the first one. He was not having a good time getting through there. So
Let's
yeah.
say our DM was not thrilled about our strategy.
I mean, it's a good strategy. It's something that
And then
I've.
he just kinda
Yeah.
does one of these.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
you
that-
just. So Coverall, you are going to land essentially behind G1, essentially where you're going to land at the end of it. So you basically go through G3's head. You carry over 2 damage to G1. And yeah, you are now behind him. Just like, haha!
I turn around, give freaking Tomar a thumbs up. Good throw!
Jesus.
And I get a second attack now that I'm level.
Yes. Yeah. You get 2 attacks per action. Yeah.
So I'm gonna take my second attack on G1 then.
Yeah.
That's a nat 20.
They
Yes.
roll your damage.
And on nat 20, I think I get to push him with the Mace of Smiting, right?
Yes.
An
You
extra
get knocked
7
back as well.
bludgeoning damage, and
I mean,
yeah.
How far
he's
does he
gone
get
by,
pushed?
so
So
Yeah.
so we'll cross that bridge in a second. Just roll me your full damage.
I got a 6.
roll
I got
the
a 6,
damage.
so I get 9 damage, and that's doubled because of the crit, right?
Yes.
So 18 plus the 7, or is that
25?
7?
It'd be
Doubled as well.
so you take your
Oh, the 7
damage
is it?
dice. You take your damage dice and you double it. So if you roll a 6, you got 12
So
plus your
12, and then
proficiency
plus the 3.
bonuses.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 15 plus 7, so
22. So you hit through G3 and just take his head off his shoulders as you fly past him. You land behind G1, giving Tovar a thumbs up as you just come down at this guy with your mace with all your momentum. And if you hit him and he just bursts into red mist. Like a thunderclap is heard, a lightning strike hits your hammer as you feel the power of the gods behind you.
Hey,
And
I'm
you
not
hit this
Thunderwave.
guy in his back, and he just poofs. He just gets evaporated from existence.
I just use my shield to wave the red mist away from my face. Oh, that stinks.
He just gets fucking poofed out of existence.
I just
kinda
lean
hoping
over
he didn't
to Tovar and I go, the dwarf's gonna need a bath.
Oh no.
Alright.
I can find the nearest trough to throw him into.
So
Talk about
gas
that.
number 2 gets to go. And so he's gonna try and move expeditiously here. So he gets 5 more feet of movement, but he takes 4d4 worth of damage because of the spines. And so, of course, he takes 12 damage, because that's always nice. But now he is out and about doing things. And that's his turn, because all of his moves got locked into the spines. We're at Nosh, followed by 2 more monsters, and then we're at the top of the turn order with Tovar.
Alright,
Oh wow, we finally go into Nosh.
Yeah, guys,
No.
I'm here. I'm still here, by the
Josh
way.
gets to play? What?
Yeah, I was just I had to get my bagpipes out. I'm sorry, it took a little bit. So
Ew.
I have very many questions.
Uh
I
huh.
have very many questions. First
Uh-huh.
question: when does BFG go in the order?
He goes same time as Tovar.
Okay,
Yeah.
same time as Tovar. Second,
Yeah.
the Bardic Inspiration goes on 3, right? Or is it anybody in a 60-foot radius?
I think you can select up to 3 people.
Yeah, you set 3 people in a 60-foot radius, if I remember correctly.
Score.
Let me
So-
double check your shit. Because it should just say
It says at a
bonus
bonus
action.
within 60
A
feet.
creature other than yourself within 60 feet that hears you gains an inspiration die of 1d6. For 10 minutes, the creature can add it to one ability check, attack roll, saving. Those can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome. So you get to pick one person near you. You have 3 charges for it, so you can choose up to 3, but you can do no mas.
Okay.
One of the-
I have 2 charges left because I used 1 last session. We hadn't
Yes.
taken a long rest.
Yes.
Oh right, who was it that got that? Because they didn't use it, right?
It was you, Tovar, and myself that got it.
Yeah, technically all 3 of us got it last time. I don't think.
Yeah, that's
I
what-
think we just.
Yeah, so your
did
charges are
because it was
burned out,
out of
Nosh.
combat.
Okay.
Wait, what happened? What was?
So
what
if
Bernie
you
said?
gave Tovar, Coverall, and Finrod all Bardic Inspiration, you burned through your 3 charges already.
I burnt through it. Okay.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
makes more
which-
sense to me.
I haven't used mine yet.
Yeah, you were the one that hadn't used it yet. Yeah.
And it hasn't been 10 minutes
know
because it
that.
was just before our fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used mine.
Yeah, I still have mine too.
Okay, so 2 of them have it then. So I don't even need to. Alright, I was gonna give him all it. Or I didn't mean to move him with the pointer. I was gonna go like right here and then give it to 3. But yeah, that makes sense. I only have 30 feet. Shite.
You just get your ass in there.
Yeah, I will place myself. This is only 25.
So remember, if you don't plan on taking an action for attacking, you can use the dash action and double your movement speed.
So that'd be 60 instead of 30.
Yeah. So it just means you won't be able to take any other actions, but it lets you move farther.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just stay there actually. I'll stay right there. I'll get right
In the
behind
square.
Etheria's ass.
There you go.
Give me a nice old look at it. And that'll end my turn.
All right. It is G5 and G6.
Very anticlimactic.
That you guys were spaced out, and a lot of the combatants that were supposed to come down to you got stopped by that whole thing that occurred.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that was just super fucking weird, Just
Yeah,
super
fucking
weird.
haunted cemetery, I guess.
Yeah, just a fucking
Insane.
haunted cemetery.
Wow.
Right, so G5 is going to try and move. Is going to get there. G6 is going to do
Fuck off.
the same. Badunk.
Fuck around and find out.
G6 is going to try and swing at Mandie. And he rolled a 6. Wonderful. He misses. Yeah,
Man, he just
so that's
swats his hand away.
basically.
No, what?
Yeah.
Basically.
Just barely missed, man. Just barely.
Alright, so that was a thing that occurred, and so we're back to the top of the turnover, Tovar and BFG, followed by Rage and Mandie.
Alright, BFG doesn't like the idea of these guys encroaching the weasels. He's got, what, 25
Those are my
foot-
back warmers.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah. So. Fuck. Like, the only place I can move it is, like, on top of the weasels. Like,
So, You can move through friendlies, so if you want the BFG to get into combat, he can go right here. Basically, as
Okay.
long as an edge of him is within the 25 feet, then he basically moves at 25.
Okay. I kind of want him more like here-ish.
I mean, you can move him
Which-
wherever. I'm just telling you that he
Yeah.
can move through friendlies, so you don't have to
Okay.
count him like going around the weasels.
Yeah. Okay. So I want BFG to bite G6.
Okay.
Chomp.
So what is that? That's fucking
That's just his bite attack.
yeah. And then the 1d10 plus 7.
But you gotta roll
For
the
that.
hit first.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Or is that
So
the
it's
damage?
just, that's the damage.
It's just a d20
Yeah, it's a d20 plus, it should be like a plus 8.
plus 7.
Yeah, plus 7 to hit.
Yeah.
So basically, roll your
Okay.
d20, add 7 to it, and then his damage is listed. Same thing for his tail attack. Except I think with his tail attack,
18.
yeah, it's a hit.
Alright, so yeah, he's biting, and then it's just
G6 has to make a dex save to not be grappled.
Yeah.
So you go
It
ahead
has
and
to
roll your
be-
damage.
Yeah, it has to be a 16.
16. No, he doesn't make it, so he is grappled. He's grappled.
What?
You grapple G6.
No. Oh, that's fucking 10. Okay, so that's it said 0 on the die, so I was confused. I was like, what?
Yes, you rolled 0 damage.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
that's-
fucking nerd.
17.
Yeah, 17 damage into G6. Okay. Cool beans. You're like, what? I was like, what? You grappled the zombie. That's what you wanted. And it was just like,
No,
So
yeah.
concerned.
I
Yeah,
was
the
so
fucking-
confused. I was
the
like,
die
what?
confused me.
Math rock confused Tovar.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean,
So
Are
G6
you
is
surprised?
grappled and has taken damage. If you want, I can't remember if I gave him multi attack or not. Because I think he just has one action. He doesn't have 2 attacks per action like you guys.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't say.
If
it
it's
on
not
there,
listed, then he only has the 1 attack per action.
but it just. I know with his tail though, he can use his tail while he's grappling.
Yeah, it's just that he can't do both at the same
Okay.
time, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So G6 is still alive.
Yeah, he's alive. He's not happy, as much
Yeah.
as a ghoul can be happy. As you
then-
see, the BFG comes and just grabs him at the waist and just clops down on him.
Yeah, and then while they're grappled, they can't fucking do anything, right?
They can attack within an adjacent square, but they take advantage to be getting hit from outside. So basically, like the weasels and Mandie would have advantage to hit G6 while he's still grappled.
Yeah.
And then you would be doing damage to him, or BFG would be doing damage to him next turn if he's still grappled.
Okay. So I'm gonna come over here and stand right next to Floki. And,
Can't stand between tokens, you schmuck. Pick a square that isn't occupied.
I was about to say, term.
So, yeah, no, I'll go right here, and I want to take a swing at G6
Okay,
with the great axe,
of course.
and that's a 24.
That's a hit. Ugh.
9.
9. You killed
Nine.
him. He is the dead.
How much
Plus
dead is he?
2.
Oh wait, no, I'm not.
You're
Wait,
not
no, is
berserking.
that only? Yeah, that's only when I'm berserking, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
I thought you were berserking.
No.
No, he's just raging.
Oh,
G6 is
Okay.
the dead.
words are hard.
Words are difficult. But yeah, so G6 is dead, and you get your second attack there. The Salt Man.
Oh, I completely forgot about that on the last one.
Yeah, you get 2 attacks per
Nerd.
action now.
Yeah, I could have killed that fucking last one before.
Well, it's a learning experience.
Yeah. Berserker Great Axe.
Of course.
21.
Alright, that's a hit.
Yes, please.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake.
9.
You do some damage. You do damage. Alright, is that all you got?
Trying to remember, how does the Bardic Inspiration shit work?
So basically, on your attack rolls, ability checks, or etc., basically you can choose to roll a d6 to give your stuff a boost. So basically, if you roll it and you're like, okay, I rolled a 12, and with my strength bonus, it'd give me a 19. I'm not sure if that's gonna pass, so I want to use my Bardic on it. Because if I tell you if it passes or fails, and then you try to use your Bardic, that's not how it works.
Yeah. So, but I'm not able to do that towards damage. It's only on the hits. Okay.
Yeah, basically anything that you're trying to do something.
Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Okay. Rage than Mandie.
Alright, so with my oath bow, it says that my sworn enemy, once they die, I can choose a new one after the next dawn. So that's after a long rest, yeah?
It's actually after 24 hours. So basically the next dawn, which for you would be like after your next long rest because of the day that you're, like the time of day you are at.
Okay. But with Hunter's Mark, I can choose a new one because like that first one died, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
I see.
So first I'm going to move up to here. My Hunter's Mark is going to go on gas 2. Still with a fire arrow, and I'm going to shoot gas 2.
Heard.
$17 on the hit.
Alright, that is... Oh, let me double check before I say anything. Yep, that's a hit.
Cool. So initial damage can be 5. And then I get... What is it again? Sorry, fuck. So an extra d6. So two d6, right? Because it was a fire arrow.
So it's 1d6 for fire, 1d6 for Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, so 2 of those.
Yes, 2 of them.
An extra 5.
Alrighty, yep. 10 damage into gassed dose. Yes? Firing at
Yes.
number 2? Yeah, alright, cool. He's up and he's taking damage, and he's not looking too happy about it.
Yeah, I don't have another action, so...
You get 2 attacks per action there, bud.
Do I?
Yeah, you're level 5.
Oh, I do. Fuck. We'll do a second one then.
Yeah. Fire again. Yeah, basically, every class when you hit level 5, you get 2 attacks per action. No.
What the fuck?
You miss ever so slightly. The big Sag occurred.
The devious chuckle.
I saw the numbers because you guys have been just hitting like fucking monsters, and it was just like, ho ho. The French came out and was like, oh no. Wait. Alright, Rage, is that all you got?
Yeah, because Hordebreaker is within 5 feet, so
Yeah.
nothing isn't within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Is it
Alright.
within 5 feet of the last arrow that I missed? Because then I could do it.
No, that's not how that works. I like your gumption though.
Hey, I tried.
You did try. You did try. That's worth something. That's worth a
Why?
gold star.
Did one of the things disappear?
Oh,
All right. So Mandie, what do you want to do? You want to make the things disappear?
No, I want to know why one of those things up in the corner disappeared.
Oh, none your business.
I don't.
You did say
Trust
you were
you.
going to explain that, so.
I did.
Ow.
So
Oh,
basically,
God,
it's a
my wrist.
countdown timer. So in 2 more rounds, you'll find out what happens.
Great.
Unless
I
we
love
kill them all
it.
first.
Ticking.
I hate you.
Thank you.
Unless we kill them all first, yeah?
No.
Fuck.
So I want to.
So Mandie, while you are planning
Wait a
yourself out, basically,
Wait a minute.
to fill in from last session
You're a
is
minute.
essentially the Graveskeepers told the party, or the 4 people that were there, that the creatures coming out of the catacombs get more active at night. And it is now nighttime, or starting to become nighttime. So that's what the counter is for, is essentially. Activity meter, if you want to put it in any reasonable terms.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
I'm sending the Google up there.
Okay.
Oh, I've lost. I think there it is. Okay. And I would like them each to attack Gas 2. First one is a 21 to hit.
Okay, that's a hit.
That is 5 damage.
Okay.
And ooh, that's a 23
That's a hit.
with 7 damage.
Then, yep.
Loki.
Oh, and that's a 22 to hit
That's a hit.
with another 7 damage.
That.
Yay.
Man.
So
they're
you
all
guys,
going there.
you guys see Mandie sick the weasels on this ghast, and you see him try to swing to protect himself. You see his body is emitting this hazy green cloud around him as the weasels are just in there, just tearing at him. And as he tries to swing and defend himself, you find himself falling as the weasels bound on top of him and just tear him apart. Just rip him open like a goddamn pinata. And Gas 2 falls.
Come here.
Okay. Next, I would like to cast Ice Knife at a level 1 spell
Okay.
at a first level. Ooh! I'm doing that at G5, by the way.
G5, got it.
Um, 5
Uh-huh.
plus 18 is 23.
That's a slap. That's a hit.
Which is 1d10 of damage.
Plus your spell bonus.
That's 8 plus. What spell bonus?
So your spell attack is a +5. So it's 8 plus 5.
I thought that was 18 plus 5 to hit.
I told you hit. I thought you were rolling damage.
I was rolling damage. Whatever. I'll take your word for it. Then 13 points.
Yeah.
The shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dex save or take 2d6 cold damage additionally. Alright, so I need to make the ghoul take a dex save. So it took 8 damage from that, and then what the hell is its deck save? Okay.
Is that all
Okay.
creatures or just enemy creatures?
It's gonna be just him.
Okay, I was about to say, because if it was all creatures, wouldn't that be Tovar and BFG?
Yeah, it would be a lot of things. Your spell save is 13. He fails it, so he takes 2d6 cold. Takes an additional 5, so he does wind up taking 13 in total. And so you guys see Mandie reel back and just throw this knife at G5. You see it plant itself directly in its chest, and as it plants itself in the body of this ghoul, you see the cold start to spread across its body as like frost is tingling off its skin, causing ripples and tears. And all of a sudden, the ice knife just explodes, instantly freezing its innards as they detonate outward, as it just collapses to the ground in shock. Almost like a Sub-Zero fatality.
Well,
Nice.
oh, I do have
That's
a question.
exactly what I thought of.
I have an answer.
Did all of you hydrate?
Yes.
I took a
Always
sip of
hydrating.
beer.
Yes.
A sip of your root beer? You
Yeah,
fucking
brother.
basic bastard.
Okay, that was all.
What kind of root beer?
Bags.
Nice.
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna go with yes
Blackburn,
on that question.
I didn't see your question till just now. The fuck you mean your friend has a question, is it bad to mix Vicodin and beer? Boy, do I gotta come up and slap somebody? Yes, it's a
Absolutely.
bad idea to mix that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just yes, that is a bad idea. Don't do that. All right,
is
so
it though?
yes.
I mean, if it's one beer, it's not gonna do anything.
Listen, when someone says I'm mixing this with beer, usually means more than one. Basically, Vicodin will make you is a painkiller as well as make you go to sleepies. If
know
you
what
mix
Vicodin
any,
is.
I am talking to the rest of the people
Watch
that are
House.
listening to us. I've watched
Watch
House.
House.
Thank you. Any kind of narcotic, if you mix it with alcohol, increases effectiveness. It increases your chance of having an overdose, as well as a couple other things that come into play. You don't mix those two things together. It's not good. Not good for anybody. All right. So at that point, Mandie Sub-Zero fatality G5,
Yeah.
which brings us to Finrod and then Gast 1.
Ouija.
You just, would you?
Gee,
Warder. Warder.
I didn't take. You said I won't take the damage, right?
No, you guys won't take the damage.
Yeah. All right. Time to get some punches in.
I appreciate it, Blackburn. Thanks for stopping in.
What in the world?
Yeah, go ahead and roll them punchies, my dude.
Punchy, punchy.
Punchy, punchy.
Let's do.
Hi, Widgie.
One of the Bardic. That was a D6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So with that bardic, both your hits are hits.
Nice.
Huzzah.
Halzoo, if you will.
That's a 7. And a 5.
Very nice. Very nice. So you
That-
give him some good slaps. Continue.
For my bonus action, let's see if I hit.
Magic. Very nice. That's a
Hey.
good hit.
Magic. Oh.
8.
and exactly the number of hit points you needed to kill it.
So basically, he was going to die whether he killed him or not.
No, it was so Finrod basically did exactly the amount of damage that this guy had left in hit points, like poke for poke, did exactly
Yes.
20.
But he would have taken damage from the circle.
Yes, if he moved, he would take damage in the circle as well as starting his turn. Yes, so he was dead anyways, and so Finrod, I imagine that you just like Kalima the Ghast. Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay. You guys see Finrod Doom Guy walk up to this Ghast and just 4-inch punch him and Kalimam through the chest. It is something out of Mortal Kombat and is glorious to see. You're also now covered in ichor, which is gross, but you're okay. So,
Alright, remove your last fucking counter, asshole.
hasn't been time yet. It's going.
Don't worry,
to be
guys.
short.
I've done so much.
Well, they're all dead. There's really no more turns, so...
I know.
I mean, you're right. So, unfortunate. So, you guys feel a rumble in the ground.
I don't like
You
him
thought-
pushing that.
You thought you felt one before. One when you first arrived, as it seemed to kind of really not shake the ground too harshly, but enough that it was noticeable. And so you can now feel it moving a bit more than it did. As you feel these rumblings,
Thank you.
you start to hear the noises of clacking jaws and shambling bodies from inside the catacombs, which is this massive pit of earth that has fallen in with stairs leading down.
Oh. I guess it's a good thing I put my circle there.
You continue to hear the shambling noises, but one noise in particular stands out from the rest. You hear the sounds you've heard before of the ghasts and ghouls emerging from the crypt itself. Them all making their way to the surface. But one noise in particular seems to pull attention to it. It's a noise that none of you have really heard before, but it seems to be speaking in a language none of you really know.
Great.
Oh, fuck.
All you hear is garbled gibberish.
Is that a mind flayer?
No, it's not a mind flayer.
Oh.
You hear garbled gibberish coming up from inside the catacombs. As you see more ghouls and gas enter into the fray, walking into the spike traps laid by Mandie. But you just hear this garbled noise behind it, almost as if pushing the ghouls and gas forward into the fray for its own reasons. You believe that... Actually, give me... You, Gavral, give me religion.
Okay, 13.
So, you will know that the sounds and the noises you're hearing are derived from that of a turned beholder. And you can probably tell from what you've seen is that he's the reason that there's so many ghouls and gas assaulting this town at this point.
I'll Well, I think we found our source. And motion towards the undead beholder. Fucking beholder. A dead one at that.
Well done.
What you do remember from talking about it and reading about it is that it is essentially a undead beholder. It is still very much dangerous to deal with, but you can tell that it is undead. So it may not have all of the abilities of its normal living brethren, but is nothing something short to be afraid of.
I will convey that information as well, that it might not have all its abilities, but it's still quite I don't know how to...
You just say, it's a bad time. It's not good.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that is what you guys are walking into.
Lovely.
But
I guess we're just
unfortunately,
keeping initiative.
yeah, you guys are keeping initiative. Unfortunately, it seems to have brought something else with it.
Oh, no.
I don't. You're mean.
Okay, Billy. But wait, there's more.
Right?
It seems that the ghouls in the gas, from what Coverall is able to remember from his studies, is that ghouls and gas don't make more of themselves. From his check before, he knows their origin, and they are made by necrotic energies that seep in from the veil and make them. But
Very well.
for
Not
something
using kill
to,
touch.
for something to turn a beholder, is something much more powerful. But beholders can't make ghouls or gas; they make zombies.
Oh.
And so the ground continues to shake as you see bodies claw their ways up from the grave.
I love it so much. I love you. You're just the best.
Now, this is a fight.
It does seem that at first glance, as the ghouls and gas make their way outside of the catacombs, is that they are not exactly at good terms with the zombie beholder. Which, speaking in gibberish, you are not quietly understood of being able to speak what it does and understand what exactly it's saying. But you can't tell that they are trying to get away from it, as it seems that they don't want to do anything with the monster that has taken refuge in their home. As you can see that the ghouls and gas, as they exit the catacombs, even though the ground seems to hurt them, they move away from the beholder. And so now I'm going to do some roly-rollies, some roly-polies. That's real cool, real cool. So,
Question.
yeah.
Speak with animals. Am I able to use that with the gas?
They're not animals.
Well,
They're
it's-
undead.
I know in the thing it says, like, the knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited, so that's why I was just asking.
No, they're not beasts.
It's
They
just
are
animals?
humanoids.
Okay.
They're still technically undead.
Okay.
They have to be like an actual animal.
I mean, you could talk to any of the bulls, or...
Yeah.
Double.
Dalboggle.
Double.
The
The
bowl?
Boogle says that Nosh is a bitch.
Dumb.
They speak as one.
Oh god.
We are one.
We are Legion. We are
Nosh will
Boogle.
cook one up if he has to.
Start that fight again, why don't you?
Oh, yeah.
BFG says fuck around and find out.
I wonder what a weasel tastes like.
It's gonna taste like your own foot in your ass, apparently. That's the way you're gonna learn. Yeah, so I'm going to have you guys basically keep your same initiatives as I'm kind of establishing this. All the zombies are going to move as one. They're essentially working as a broken down mob just for the sake of my sanity.
What, you
No.
don't want 20 different initiatives?
Yeah, but some of them are like 70 feet apart. How can they be a mob? Should be individual.
They're a broken down mob. So they're going to go with the same initiative, but they're going to be moving individually.
You know.
I feel that's lazy writing.
Wow.
What
I bet
do you mean lazy writing?
Lazy writing, man.
I bet you Nosh wouldn't actually taste half bad considering how much cheese he's had on him.
There's marinated.
Anybody want fried Nosh?
They could probably smell me.
All of the zombies
Did you
just
just
start
drown?
going towards Nosh.
He's just got a pervasive aura of cheese.
You just see Nosh fucking going through a town and all of the rats just come out following him.
Yeah.
I am the leader
The
of
Pied
the rats. I
Bagpiper.
am the cheese. The Pied Bagpiper.
The Pied
Thank
Butt
you,
Piper.
Riexis.
Oh, we don't want to start the bagpipes again, do we?
Alright. So,
No.
all initiatives are done.
Disturbing.
You're disturbing.
I know I am. Why
So
do you think
we're
I turned
at-
my camera off?
Because you're spoopy. You're scaring us.
You're
Spoopy. So, at that point, the initiative's done. We're starting at the top with Tovar.
Are you kidding me? I was just about to go, bro.
Alright, fine. We'll start with Nosh.
No,
and
it's
then.
okay. It's okay.
No, we'll start with Nosh. You protested, we'll just go with it. So it's going to be Nosh, then
I
G1,
protest.
then 22 zombies, then G5, and then the Beholder.
Oh yeah,
Can we
we'll
just,
start with Tovar. Let's go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, I vote we veto fucking Nosh.
I'll sit here and wait for another 20 minutes.
I mean, I vetoed Nosh in the beginning, so.
Alright, so then we'll start at the top of the turn order with Tovar, if everyone's cool with that. Alright? Start us
Alright.
off. It's going to be you, then Aghast, and then Rage and Mandie, followed by Finn.
Okay. So, kind of seeing all of this, fuck. How long does the berserk?
Your damage?
How long does the berserk last?
The Berserk lasts as long as your Rage lasts.
Okay. How many rounds have we been in?
So your rage doesn't end until you go either without a round of being hit, or no enemies within a certain range of you. So you've attacked, which means your rage is still going.
Okay.
Did you atone for their damage as they're running away?
Yeah. I gotta finish up rolling the dice for them, but yeah, I gotta roll their shit. But I got I got their damage written down.
All
So
right.
basically what you're saying is I made your life difficult by putting that there.
No, you were smart.
All right. Fuck. So many options.
Also, this is catacombs, right? So is this thing technically like underground still, or can I?
It's
see it
coming
from
up the
above?
stairs. It's a large creature, so you could probably see it, but you'd see like not even like the top of its head. Like it wouldn't
See
be an
the
easy
little
shot.
Tentacle
Yeah.
fucking
The
thing.
eye stalks.
Yeah, you'd probably see the ice, like the tip of a few of the ice stalks, but nothing easy to get you a shot yet.
15, 20. Okay. So, with having the attacks per action, like, I can move up to these zombies next to Finrod and fucking do that. If I end up killing both of them in that one, that's 15 feet, and then it's 20 feet to G5. I'd be able to move up to G5, correct?
Oh,
So
and then do my second attack.
So you're fuck. You made me miss my goddamn
Something,
number. You son of a bitch.
Oh no.
So the way that your actions works, basically, when you declare that you're going to use your action for attacking, it means that you will be getting 2 attacks for burning that one action. Your movement speed is not like a phase where you're, oh, I'm going to move. It's you have that much movement speed for your turn. So if you are going to move to one location and swing, and then try to do the thing, and then you're able to disengage and go to another location and use your second attack, you can do that. Just you will take either attacks of opportunity or other hindrances in the terrain between here and there.
Okay.
God, I'm
Oh,
doing weird things.
Yeah, so if I come up, I attack these two over at fucking Finrod's feet.
Uh-huh.
And, like, say both of them are dead.
Uh-huh.
Because of cleave. Then, like, I'd be able to go to, like, fucking the next zombie or, like, G5 after that, as long as it's within my fucking...
As long as you are not
movement.
engaged in combat, well, even if you are, you can move to another location and you will take attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
Why don't you not do that? Just go for G5.
Because I'm trying to think of different ways. Because if I just go for G5, then I have to deal with the fucking ghast and that right away. I don't know. I guess I could.
I mean, really is whatever.
Because I was thinking that originally, but then I was also thinking that maybe if we fucking attack the zombies, the ghast might fucking help us fucking fight the beholder. But I don't know.
Well, I have something up my sleeves for either the 2 zombies or the gas and 2 ghouls.
Yeah.
At this point, there's a lot of bodies you need to put down, so I would just pick a group and start swinging.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna move BFG here. It's 25 feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna have him fucking what, how far away is that? Just 5 feet, right? For that first ghoul?
Yeah, between the BFG and the ghoul, he would have to use his tail attack, 'cause he's 10 feet from him to him. 5
Even
foot's
though
like a Jason square.
Even though 25 feet was at this square?
Yeah, so he basically moved to here for his 25-foot movement, and then he's got 10 foot between him and the ghast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. Okay, so yeah, I'll have him do the tail on G5.
Okay.
And then do you want to do individual shit, or since it's just me and BFG? Or do you want me to move my guy as well?
Do BFG stuff and then do your stuff.
Alright, so fucking D20. 17 plus 7, so 24.
Yep, that's a hit.
No, shit. Fucking wrong thing. Sorry. Hold on. 2d8s. Sorry. So that's 10 plus 5, so 15.
All right.
And they must succeed on a strength saving throw of DC 16. Or get knocked prone.
Yep. So he barely passes it.
Oh.
Barely, barely, barely. He basically meets it exactly.
Yeah.
Uh,
Alright.
so he's not knocked prone. He is hurt significantly.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna have Tovar coming up as well.
Okay.
And then...
And you are
With
berserking,
the-
yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that's not advantage on rolls, right? That's just normal rolls?
Yeah, you're still doing normal rolls. It's just you get
Okay.
an additional deed of damage.
It's 27.
That's a hit.
You're a hit.
Alright.
Why, thank you.
I guess it doesn't matter now, but aren't you technically raging too?
Yeah, he's technically...
That's part of it. That's part of it.
Basically, he went Super Saiyan Rage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's, what, 7 plus 7, that's 14. Plus, you said 1d8. Right?
Hold on, what the fuck are you talking about? So you rolled a 1d12 plus 7. Yeah, so 7%, 14, then a d8 damage, yes.
Yeah. Altogether.
Alright. So yeah, you burn through G5. So you have 16 points of damage coming out of G5 for your cleave. Going into Gast 1, because he's the closest one.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Alright. So, going into Gast 1. So, that was the fucking first attack.
Yep. So roll your second.
So, yep. It's 24.
That's a hit.
Roll the fucking die!
Why don't you fucking make me, bitch?
That's 19 plus 2, 21.
That. Alright. And then roll your
Plus-
d8.
Yep. Plus 4, so 25.
So you cleave through Gast 1, giving you 10 damage that goes into Ghoul 6. And dealing a significant amount of damage to him. It's still standing, but it's not having a fun time.
And, yeah, that's it for me.
Alright. Rage followed by Mandie.
I am behaving. I am behaving.
Don't lie to me. Rage?
I am behaving.
Hit it.
Yes? Hello?
Heard him for a second.
Reggie Boo?
What the fuck?
Oh, there we go. Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Why are you
There he
yelling
is.
at me?
There he is.
No, I'm yelling at my mic, not you. Okay, so I moved 10 feet from here to here.
Yeah.
I then broke concentration on Hunter's Mark and instead cast Hail of Thorns level 2.
Right.
Okay. Still with fire arrows, I'm going to hit this zombie right here. Or shoot at this zombie right here.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Roll the hit. That fucking blows.
I mean, so would I.
Guessing 9 is nothing, yeah?
Yeah. Not well. No, on the zombies. No, it's a hit.
Yeah. That's a hit?
Yeah, on the zombies.
Okay. Cool. So initial damage on that one. We 8.
Yep. Yarp.
And then plus Hail of Thorns, which this is level 2, be 2d10.
Yup. Yarp.
And this is for both of them, yeah?
Yarp. So yeah, because since it's a 10-foot square, basically whoever you picked first is gonna hit the other.
Nice.
Oh, 18.
Nice. Nice. Which one was it, the closest one or the farthest
This
one
is
you
the,
hit first?
The closest one is the one I hit first.
Okay. So you basically do that, and then I have to roll this because he's a zombie. And numbers. DC of 5 plus the damage taken. Okay, and he took a lot. So no, he wouldn't pass that. Yeah, so you just evaporate that first zombie. Between Hail of Thorns and the arrow, you see the arrow hit, followed by just this swarm of thorns come down, and it just shreds them into a fine mist that also deals a significant amount of damage to this other zombie, who definitely looks wounded.
Okay, so at that point, I'm going to do Horde Breaker.
Yep.
And hit the other zombie.
Yep. Yarp.
So,
Don't zombies already look wounded?
I mean, more so. Like, significantly more than just like, oh, that's a hit. that's a hit, their rage.
So it's 23 for the hit. Damage is going to be literally fucking 3 because my life just sucks donkey dick right now. Does 3 kill it, or do I need to roll?
So let me see. Oh, that's not what I want. That's not the dice tray. So
You get there, homie.
yeah. So it fails its save. So yeah, it does do the die. It goes to
Okay,
blech.
so I'm not even gonna worry.
Yeah,
about
you
it.
won't have to worry about it. It would cast anyways, but it does the bleh and then
Yeah.
falls over dead.
And then,
Yeah.
And then gets shredded
thorns
anyways.
Just kind of like, yeah.
It just gets wood chippered after it falls down.
Aw, poor bird.
So that second attack was due to Horde Breaker, so I still have my
Yeah,
second attack.
you still have
action,
your
right?
second set of shots if you want to think of it that way.
So I'm gonna do gas 2.
Heard?
Fire at that one. Again, fire arrow 2. I forgot about that shit too.
Alright. We'll calculate
That didn't
damage
matter.
if it survives the first
Yeah.
volley.
That's fine too. So,
Yep, that's a hit.
God.
Initial damage is gonna be 8.
Heard.
And then we're doing 2d10s again for Hail of Thorns. 17.
Yeah, you evaporate
That's on all
gas
three of
2.
them.
Yeah, so gas 2 gets evaporated. Gas 3, G3 gets evaporated. And G1 gets evaporated. All by the Hail of Thorns. You see them get poofed out of non-existence.
Jesus Christ, homie.
Hey, look, I'm doing some fucking work over here, okay? I need you guys to step
really
up.
He's doing his
Are?
job.
I see that.
He's literally doing his
Congratulations.
job as a hunter is to be like the man who puts shit down. And that's what he's doing. Alright, so
Why they call me the
Picks
demon.
things up.
Yeah.
He puts them down.
he pulls them down.
Am I still the demon if I'm killing undead things?
Oh, I'm not looking disappointed. I'm doing math, Salty. It's like I'm keeping track of like the zombie health like in my head, and also keeping tracks on like my list, and being like, all right, am I disappointed you guys doing too much DPS? No, it just means I have to crank up the difficulty, which is why the beholder's here. So
Yeah. Yeah, Salty, that's why I said I had a plan for one of the groups. I just didn't know which one you were gonna go
yeah.
after.
So Rage, is that everything you got?
Yeah, I believe so.
Sweet. Mandie, then Finrod on deck. Believe me, I'm never disappointed in the way the boss fight goes. It just means that I have to turn up the amperage a little bit more as I go on.
Or you can just leave it like this because I'm enjoying
No.
myself.
Damn.
Just love the instant no.
Just instant no. That was didn't even take half a second.
Just no.
So I'm sending those 3 over to those 2 zombies.
Okay. Who is
First
attacking who
one-
where?
Raven is attacking this zombie,
Okay.
and that was a 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Huzzah!
Huzoozle.
And 4 damage.
Okay.
And then Floki's gonna attack the same one.
Okay.
For 14 to hit.
Okay.
Was that a hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
If my 9 was a hit, I really hope that 14.
Oh. You know, I did not hear that part, so bite me. That's a 7 damage.
Okay. So
And
he's
then there's
taken 14? 14 or 15?
I
think
What was the
it's-
first one?
I don't know what the first damage roll was.
4.
Oh, so he's taking 11. Okay. Yep.
He's taken 11. And then Reginald is going to go after the lower one. Because he can't make
Right.
it to that one. Oh, but that's a nat 20 for him.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
So I don't, does that just double his damage?
Oh yeah, so basically, you roll the damage out, and you double the damage die, then add the proficiency bonus into it. So whatever number comes after it on the stat list.
Okay, so I rolled a 2, so that would be 4 plus 3, 7.
So 7 damage.
7 damage.
Yeah, that's pretty good damage. Both the Zambos are still up and moving, but it was some good damage.
And then I personally am going to throw an ice knife at level 1 at D6 or G6.
G6.
Guys.
We're playing Battleship.
Yep, exactly. And that is an 8 plus 5,
If it's
13.
yeah, it's a hit.
Okay.
So roll your D10 for damage.
1d10. 7.
All right, and then I need to do his dex save. And your spell's a 15 DC. Yeah, so he fails it. So roll 2d6 frost.
6, 2, and 4, 6.
Yeah, so much like the past zombie that you also hit the ice knife, you hit this one in the chest again, just doing that long ball shot, like something out of Call of Duty in the early 2000s. And just nail this guy square in the chest cavity, where his chest just explodes outward into those frozen tendrils as it just collapses in on itself.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Alright, Finrod followed by Kavral, followed by Nosh, followed by zombies.
Go up to this one right in front of me.
Going
Josh
in.
Egan's still here.
Yeah. Kind of.
Hello, Nosh.
He's gonna get his time to
I'm
shine in
sorry.
a second here.
I'm still here. I'm gonna let you guys do your thing. I'm just chilling over here.
Those are both
Don't worry.
hits, Finn.
That's 8.
Very nice.
7.
That is mortal wounds to the zombie, if you can call him that. Still standing, but definitely wounded.
And then I'll do my bonus action to continue.
Continue the punches. Don't forget, you also have your spells too, bud. Like
I'm
yours.
saving that.
You're
for the
saving 'em?
moment.
Fair enough. That's a hit again.
Because I don't want to blow all my key until I can work.
You don't
on
want
that
to blow
guy.
your load early. Fair enough. All right. So let me roll. He's probably not gonna make this fucking DC, but I'm gonna have to roll it anyways. No. All right. Zombie collapses. Did the murder. He's the onion rings, if you will.
Oh,
He got turned
We
into an
did it.
onion ring by getting a hole pushed in his chest.
we did it.
You
we
mean a
did
donut?
It. We did it.
They're this. They both salty. They both have holes in the center.
Yes, Berd? Are you okay?
Trying not to swear at Salty for just stepping on my quips. Because Mandie put the whole "don't swear" on my redeems, and I'm trying my best to be a good boy.
Oh, you poor thing.
Coverall followed by Nosh.
What happens if you fail the no cursing? Does
I don't
the
know.
just die on
Carson
its way
will.
up the
Carson
stairs?
will probably like come smack the the schmuck out of me or something. I don't
Oh,
know.
you almost
I
fucking
like
failed.
her.
She's not home, but she's probably. Someone will have to tell her how many smacks she gets.
What a fucking smuck. Almost failed it instantly.
Beholder just comes up to the stairs. He failed the no cursing. It's just bland.
Just
It's like, all right, you
immediately
guys won.
zaps me.
Congratulations. Yeah. I got your water. Aiden.
Alright, Coverall followed by Nosh. Let's make it happen.
Alright, I will...
It's gonna be Carson.
Fuck off, FBI.
Witchy. Don't tell him that, Witchy.
Coverall, you're very quiet. Come back
am?
to me. There you are. You sound like you were down a very long hall.
My dice like bounced and flew across the floor and I had to
Yeah.
go find it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounded like his fucking.
It went.
What'd you get on the...
15 plus 6, 21 to hit.
Yeah, you slap the zombie. They haven't... Yeah, a 21 is more than enough to hit the zombie.
I do 6 damage.
I hate you, Salty. You evaporate that zombie because your mace does naturally radiant damage, if I remember correctly. Does it? I can't remember.
It is a magic weapon.
It's a magic weapon, but I can't remember if it does
But,
radiant naturally or not.
I don't think. No, it doesn't say anything about radiant.
Okay. So you did 6, which was enough to put it down, but it passes its DC to get back up and is somehow still standing. But you do get your second attack.
Sit there with looking down at it with an irritated look and say, "Stay the fuck down," and hit it.
Hit it again.
Nat 20.
Yeah, you got it. I'm not gonna have you roll damage, cause it's just you're gonna evaporate it.
Fair enough.
You're gonna evaporate it.
You rolled it.
Yeah, I heard you
I
roll
rolled
it.
a 5, so it would have been 13 damage.
Yeah.
Plus the 7, so 20 damage.
Yeah, you would have evaporated. There's no way because they only get the one check, I think, if I remember their monster sheet correctly. I don't think it's if
You
damage
destroyed
was
the weapon
done,
machine,
say, but
just
we
saying.
understand rate or critical hit. Yeah, no, because it was from a critical hit, it would have automatically murdered it too. Because I think it gets to do it every time because it was a crit. It doesn't matter. So you burst it. What up?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling fine. It's just it was one of those things of like, I get a nat 20. It's just this guy has 1 hit point left, and it's just like, I'm just.
Oh no!
It was just one of those things of like, oh, I'm expecting he's just gonna roll a hit and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be easy. I roll a nat 20, just evaporates the zombie, and I'm like, oh man, that poor zombie. I care for my monsters, thank you. I may be throwing them into a meat grinder on a day-to-day basis, but I care about my monsters.
Fair.
I mean, they're getting
Wow.
fucking destroyed right now.
They are. They're putting up a fight, or trying. So,
Are they?
I mean, it could
I
be
don't think
worse.
one of them swung yet.
Not yet. I can make it
None of
worse
them
though
is
for
fun.
you, Salty.
No!
All day!
I can cast a spell with a bonus action, right?
Be that
Uh,
DM, Berd. Don't be that DM.
Or rather, do channel divinity as a bonus action.
if it says you can, you should be able
Under
to.
the casting time, it'll tell you.
Yeah.
Most of them are like one bonus action.
Just to clarify what I was talking about, Mandie.
Oh, no, never mind. It's a full action. Never mind.
You say do it. I'm talking about the type of DM to fucking change hit points mid fucking combat.
I don't change the hit points mid-combat. I will just make more zombies spawn or another beholder. You know.
I can take an action surge. That's right.
Yes, you can.
I will do that. I'm going to move 20 feet up to these zombies and take an action surge to cast channel divinity, turn the unholy. So all whoops, that's I need to select the ruler again. That's 30.
Because he fucking wants to be, Mandie. Why are you questioning him?
Wait.
That's why.
It looks like I would get all of the zombies except for the beholder with that, because it's a 30-foot radius.
Yep, so 30 foot. Yep, you essentially would hit all of them minus the beholder. And I believe it's for your turn the undead, is it a whiz save?
Yes, DC 12 wisdom.
DC 12. Okay. Alright.
Get out of
Start cracking
Pull it
these out. Hadaba.
there. What the fuck?
Listen, these guys have terrible wisdom, so it's not going to take me long. Apparently, one stage strong. You go, zombie. You go.
You go, zombie. That's
You do it, zombie.
So what does the turning unholy do?
Basically,
Or
it's like
undead?
think of it like a magnet repelling other magnets.
Yes, so I'm basic for 1 minute, or that would be, because each turn is 6 seconds,
It's
right?
10 rounds.
So 10 rounds, all of the zombies, unless we attack them, except for the one that succeeded.
The two that succeeded, apparently.
Two succeeded. Sorry, the two that succeeded aren't affected by it, but all the other ones, as long as we don't hit them for 10 rounds, they're just running away.
Ah.
That's time to deal with the big guy.
Yeah, so essentially, all of them -2, so I'll mark them with this color if they're turned. So they're not fully disengaged out of combat, it's just they will not participate in combat until either Coverall stops casting that spell or they get aggroed back into combat.
Okay.
so.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, right, and I have to mark that off because I used that.
So is it?
Yes, salty.
Is
Oh,
it?
Not really have 3 that are still engaged.
No. It.
That's what I was asking.
Or. Yeah. That's what I was trying to. This guy down here. Did you roll
This
for
one
him?
and this one.
Oh, it's...
And if
Oh,
he
he's right in
runs
the range.
away-
Yeah, I gotta... Yeah,
I was
let
like,
me...
if he runs away, does they get an opportunity?
Yeah, so all 3 weasels would get opportunities on him. So he's gonna move, but go ahead and roll opportunities.
10,
That's a hit.
12.
That's a hit.
10, 12, and 20.
Yes, those are all hits.
So 5,
Okay,
7,
right.
and 4.
Oh, cool. All right. Does he pass his DC to resurrect? No. So he tries to run and just gets turned to litter paper by the weasels.
Litter paper.
So
Berd is like,
Flies through
"Son of
the
a
air."
bitch."
yeah, just a bunch of ribbons of pieces of individuals just go whomp. All right. Coverall, if that's everything you got, then it's Nosh.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, whoa! The
Nosh.
Bard fighter has arrived.
Oh my gosh, you're here? What?
You've been here. So I can't really do a lot. Everybody's outside of my reach.
I mean, you can get yourself in position to fight the Beholder.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was gonna move. I'm moving myself 45 feet, so I'm gonna use regular action plus the dash to move myself 45. Wait, was that 45? Hold on. I gotta do my math again. Yeah, 45. Right there. But
Yes.
the entire way over, I'm playing the bagpipes. I'm just.
Of course you
jamming
are.
out on some bagpipes.
Of course you are.
Sprinting while playing the band.
That is a sight I didn't think I'd ever think about or see in my brain. Thank you.
What
Oh,
I
yeah.
what I find funny is that Nosh just put himself like immediately gonna be the
You-
first.
you
thing
thought about that too, right?
The
Yeah,
owner
yeah.
fucking sees.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you,
I mean, the
like, dude,
fighter
you
is
should have
the
been like
front
over
line.
here, but okay.
Head first running. DPS.
Would you
Leroy
say
Jenkins
the fighter
style.
is the what?
The front line usually.
Yeah, but what's your HP at?
Me?
Yeah, you.
43.
We'll see what happens. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I read up on the Beholder. I'm fine.
Oh, you read up on the Beholder, you metagaming piece of shit.
I read
I'll
up-
take
I
the
read up
swear.
on
I will
it. Come
take
on
the
now.
slap for that one. Reading up on my
I read it.
monsters.
I read on the big
Damn.
characters before G-Birds.
Love
I
it.
have a monster manual in this.
You have a
room that I'm in right
monster
now.
manual. Alright, so
Turning turns,
so I also have a monster manual, but it's outdated because it's 3.5. It's fine.
Oh, I have a new one.
Why aren't you lucky to have money? Anyway, so
I
it's
bought it like 6 months ago.
my point stands.
heels.
Like,
So
Berd
Nosh,
sits there and he's just like fucking talking to him like it's fucking nerd.
You got a monster manual.
doesn't feel they have money. Anyway,
Probably all
so
connected.
with Nosh finishing his turn,
No, see, to me it just sounds like Kermit the Frog just fucking bashing him.
Yeah, I got
is
all-
it time to commit a felony?
That is.
French
that
toast
was
is
bad.
happening right
That
now.
was bad.
It made you grow, which brings me strength. So
That
it's the
stung
Zom.
harder than the Titan.
Oh,
Kermit
Too early.
oh,
not impressed
Well-
with your impression of him.
Too early.
thank you, Cabral. I'm not a good
But
impressionist if you can't tell.
That thing didn't really sink though. It just imploded.
It
Yeah,
it sunk.
fast as
The
shit
pieces sunk.
afterwards.
Afterwards, maybe.
Still
You
sunk fast.
apparently
So it is now
sound
the
like
zombies'
Markiplier,
turn.
so-
Rich people
Uh,
killed from the Titanic.
Yeah, apparently,
152 to
when I
157.
was playing a game and Mandie was there, apparently her boyfriend asked if she was watching Markiplier, and I was like, "Man, that's a compliment if I ever heard one."
Yeah.
Like, that's up there.
Markiplier is
yeah,
actually a
fair.
good-looking guy, though. Sorry.
Oh,
Whoa! Shots fired, man.
Beholder
So the Beholder just eats Nosh.
rage. Like, you didn't know this, but the Beholder multi-classed as Barbarian and it's now raging.
Yeah.
Oh god, multi-class Beholder.
Gosh.
No,
Not
this
that
Beholder's a
bad.
CR5.
Jeez,
It doesn't
really
need
just-
any. It doesn't need any help. So zombie is going to
96 hit
approach
points.
Coverall, and the two zombies are going to try and hit Coverall.
doesn't Cobra get an attack of opportunity on that second zombie?
Emotional, damn it!
I guess he was technically in combat with the first one, so yeah. Go ahead and roll me attack of op on that first guy right here.
Widgie.
Thanks, Widgie.
That is a 10 to hit.
That's a hit.
Oh, okay.
They're
Yeah,
zombies.
my
They're
nine
not.
was-
They don't have a whole lot of AC.
And that is 5 damage.
All right, solid. And so they're going to try and pounce you. The first one misses horribly, and the second one misses horribly. Nothing happens of note. Huzzah! Rawr! Because, Cabral, isn't your AC like 18 or something?
Yes.
Yeah, they have a +3. Like,
Oh no!
it's the odds are not in my favor. That's why I was hoping the rest of them would gang up, but you know, the paladin over here had to do paladin magic. Yar! But yeah, so then we're gonna have our good friend, the Beholder Zombie, is going to enter the fray.
And destroy Nosh.
And so because he's hovering, he doesn't have a land speed. He actually hovers 20 feet, so he isn't affected by the ground spines. So, so what happens with the actions of this magical being is I want to make sure I'm looking at yep, okay, cool. So it's going to do one thing, and it's going to do eye ray. So it's going to hit Nosh with the eye ray as the first thing it sees. Don't you laugh, because it will hit you too. Depending on which one it rolls, it's going to hit you too. So let's see. I need a D6. I need a D6 to see which one it's going to be. Oh no, it's a D4. Hold on. Bonk. D4.
It was at this point.
And then it goes blah, 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 blah. Alright, so you get hit by the paralyzing ray. Nosh, you need to succeed on a con saving throw or be paralyzed.
11.
You are paralyzed for 1 minute. You
Let's go.
can repeat that saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Okay.
So basically, on the end of your next or start of your end of your next turn, you can repeat it, and if you pass it, then you just break free.
Okay.
And then another blast.
At Nosh.
No, not at Nosh. Actually, I'm gonna randomize it just so I can spread the love out here. So where's the 60-foot range? So Rage and Mandie will be out of the realm of influence. Everything in front of it is, though. So that is... We'll do it this way. So there are 6 groups of targets. So let's see what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Blunk.
Oh.
Finrod. You also get hit by a paralyzing ray. Give me a con save.
Eat it.
God's sake.
Eat it.
Please hold.
Please hold.
Holding.
Holding.
I want to do a lucky.
You want to do a lucky? All right.
Yeah, because you didn't say what the outcome was, so I can do that.
Yep.
There.
That's even worse.
Nah.
Oh no!
Wow.
Finrod is also paralyzed.
We do have another roll, don't we, from the 200 bits I gave you?
Oh yeah, you do have a reroll from Rage. Because if you guys fire bits into the game, I will give you guys rerolls. So yeah, you have a free reroll.
You never said that to me.
That's because I like Finrod.
Rest in pepperoni.
So
Paid for one roll.
So basically, Rage put bits in that
Makes
gives
sense.
the party a twist or a fate point essentially. So basically a chantry. So you get to choose that fate point as you see. So Nosh, if you want to use the fate point, you could talk to the party about using it. It's technically 250, but I'll swap it to 200. That's better. So yeah, so Salty put another one, so you guys have 2 fate points. Mandie with the 3rd fate point. You know, y'all are really pushing the whole realm of shenanigans over here.
I mean,
All right.
I'll do it. Well, I was gonna say I'll do it tomorrow too, but it's not right.
God damn.
Tomorrow.
That was to cover the other
Which is
50
like-
as well.
I know. So y'all have 4 fate points. So you can burn one there, Finrod, to redo your con save.
Great. Now the pressure's really on.
It is.
Fucking
Yeah,
give them
Vinny.
that one.
We got money riding on this.
We got
No,
money in
Vinny.
here.
19.
There you go. You are
Hey.
not paralyzed. You are not paralyzed. You are fine. And so that brings us to the top of the turn order with Tovar, followed by everybody else in the same order we've been doing it.
Okay. Ugh. Alright. Question. Is he
Answer.
technically fucking engaged in combat? Like if I move in to fucking attack him, like, am I gonna have to worry about fucking attack of opportunity?
More than likely.
Okay.
Thank you, Mandie.
So,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh god, the text is too big.
yeah, BFG and myself. Gonna move in. So, I'm gonna have BFG fucking fight him.
Alright. Roll to bite. I'll roll attack ops in a second here.
Yep. So 1 d20. That is what? 5 and 7's 12.
5 and 7 is 12.
Yeah. For the hit.
Alright, that will be not enough.
Okay. And then I'm gonna swing at it with the great axe.
Alright. That is a hit.
It's
Thank you, Riexis.
16 plus 2, so 18.
Yeah, thanks, Riexis.
Yep. So 18 damage into the big bad.
Wait,
I got you, Riexis.
plus 8.
Plus 8. So 26.
Yep.
Alright, so
Oh, I actually don't have a drink on me right now, Mandie.
there. Alright, I got it.
Well, fuck you, you fucking fuck.
What? I finished my drink. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the cursing, my ears. My poor ears. Ah!
Jesus fucking Christ.
Don't you whatever noise that was at me.
Witchy?
I will once I hear what's going on.
Yeah, so you dealt damage. It's alive. It's still kicking,
Oh.
but I mean. And then it what's its thing? Yeah, it misses both times against you and the gator for its attack of ops. So
you
yeah.
remember? Okay, yeah.
Listen, it did not roll well on either one, so it's yeah.
Okay. And then, because I've got a second one.
Oh, you got a second one. You got a second punchy.
21.
21 with the chicken strips. Yeah, that's a hit.
Say 17, 19, and 1d8. Hold on. Hold, please.
I will not.
20.
20 damage in total.
Yes.
All right. So that will do that. Ugh. Why is that so gross?
So is it 26 plus 20, 46?
Yep. You definitely. You did the boops. You did the boops. There. And keep track of the points. All right. So All right. That brings us to Rage.
All right. So do the gravestones still? Are they still in play?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and move my character here. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna shoot one fire arrow at the big dude over here.
All right.
$22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Mm, 10 damage. Plus just a d6 for fire, right?
Yes.
Another 4 for fire, so we're at 14 total. And then 2d10 for Hail of Thorns.
All right.
Oh, 9 is what, 23?
Yep. A lot of doublage.
Is it dead yet?
No.
It's not dead yet. Okay. Then I'll go ahead and take this second attack at him as well. Another fire arrow as well. So roll that hit. 11.
Nope.
Did not hit.
That's a negative on the hit.
That'll be all I got.
All right. Mandie, followed by Finrod.
Mandie's muted.
Oh no. Mandie. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm back.
Oh
Sorry.
no.
I was talking to Noah
Ah, yes.
because Noah's amazing. I'm moving here. Personally. Personal. Moving there. And I would like to throw an ice knife at him for level 2.
Okay.
Level 2 ice knife. Wow, which is a 7. That was
So that is a miss. It still has to do its dex save, so it doesn't take the frost damage. And Shrivel saves 15.
13.
13. All right, so it
Mhm.
passes. So it doesn't take the frost damage.
Damn. Okay. And then I can move that, right? Yes.
How much damage is this thing taking so far?
40. Yes.
Taken 59? No. 69. That one.
Nice.
Nice.
So each of them is going to go numble on it with a 7. A 12. Wow, and a nat 1.
Alright, so none of those hit, but it does hit Floki with a bite attack. And it's going to deal 4d6 piercing damage. So Floki takes 18.
Loki's down.
One by one, the boogles drop.
So it's not confusing. Alright. Got anything else, Mandie? Breaking my immersion.
I got nothing else.
Alright, that brings us to Finrod, then Kavral.
Alright, I'm gonna come on in. So, and then let's do. I want to do Fists of Unbroken Air, so you need to do a Strength saving throw. The DC is 13.
DC 13. Okay. Yeet. Oh, come on, don't lean. Fine, auto roll it. Alright, just pick a side. Okay, jeez. It got a 16.
Are you okay over there? Like,
It's the dice. I wish you guys could have seen it on stream. It was really sitting on an angle and was just twitching back and forth. And I was just like, just pick a direction. Which way are you going?
my goodness.
I just want to know what the result is so I can tell you if it happens or not. Alright, so he passes the strength check. Alright, hold on.
So then that'll be nothing.
No, so actually, hold on, let me... No, he does not.
Because I'm reading it.
He does not pass it.
So-
No. I was reading over his stuff. He does not pass it. He does not proficiency in strength. So he got just a natural 13.
So that would match it.
That means... it's meet or beat. So if he meets a 13, yeah, it doesn't happen still. So I think that's how it's been going.
Yes, that's how it was.
Yeah.
Going.
Yeah. So, unfortunate.
Yeah, and this ability does not do half damage, so it's just a complete miss. Because I'm reading it, it doesn't say anything about if you fail, it's half, or if it passes, it's half. So let's do another key point to do Fury of Blows
Do it.
as my bonus.
Do it.
Well, that was horrible. And that's 21.
You expect stretchies to be had?
I'll do 5.
Alright.
5 damage.
Yeah, that will do 5 damage into it. You did it. You did the dablage. Bonk bonk. Alright, what else you got?
I was like
What?
just stretching as you said that, Mandy.
Well, then you knew I was doing it.
Let me know. Alright, so that brings us to Kavral, followed by Nosh. Yes.
No.
Kavral, you will have 2 zombies trying to eat you.
Thank you, Mandie.
Gonna play some golf.
Play some golf.
Do it.
It's friggin' 16.
That's a hit.
Oh, man.
6 damage.
Alright.
And then on the same one, so I'll be attacking the one on the left. Of
Yeah.
that. A 17 to hit.
Yup.
Yes, Malty, can I help you? I just stretched.
Okay.
Okay.
Stretch
5
again.
damage.
Ugh.
Alright.
So, total.
Alright, so it falls down and you think that it's dead and it somehow gets back up onto its feet. Just barely alive. Or what you would call alive.
Pork overall.
How many times do I have to keep putting you bastards down?
Oh. Wait. Hold
Disappointed in you,
mess up.
Bern, by the way.
Why? Why are you disappointed?
Because
I literally,
'cause-
it's the dice.
you didn't tell the party what I said.
Said about what? Oh, that.
BFG activates
Oh, the
range.
BFG activates
Loki gets
range.
hit.
I have Shield Master shoves, so with my bonus action, I would like to try to shove the
Ugh.
other one away from me.
Okay. Do they have to make any kind of check to resist, or?
It doesn't say. It just says one bonus action, foot reach. If you would take the attack action on your turn, you can use bonus action to try to shove a creature within 5 feet of you with your shield. It doesn't say.
Okay. It would probably just be competing athletics. So go ahead and roll me an athletics check, and I'll roll it for the Zombo.
Oh, 6.
Everyone say
He
goodnight
got
to Noah.
more than a 6. Good night, Noah.
Thank you.
Good night, Noah.
He got more than a
Sweet
6,
dreams.
so he does not get the pushed. Yeah, I see that damage, and that damage goes into the big dude.
No.
Yeah, that'll be
no.
half.
Yeah. Was that already halved or needs to be halved?
No, it needs to be half.
Okay. Cool.
And I think that's all I can do, so that's the end.
All
What
right.
was it? Good one.
Nush,
I do be here.
you do be here.
I
What?
got an extra 8 in on him.
Got extra 8. Nice. So, Nosh, go ahead and roll me con save to try and break out of your paralysis.
Con save. 10 plus 4 is 14.
You
Don't break it.
break out of it.
Oh, wow.
I was waiting for the drum roll. It was very well timed. So, you are active and able to take your actions.
Alright, I want to take a big old fat swing at the beholder.
Do it.
Crickets. 3. 12.
So, you have 3 fate points. Talk to your party.
No, I won't waste any.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so that's a miss.
Yeah, I don't have.
You
I
get
don't
your
have any
second
bonus
attack.
actions. Oh wait, I do. Try it again. Oh, that's a crit hit. That's a crit. That's an automatic. It's automatic death right there. 19 and 20 is automatic kill.
Did
Ah.
something.
The only turn
Holy
I've had.
shit.
So for those watching, Nosh is armed with a Vorpal longsword he found in a dungeon. And on critical hits, he can choose to essentially behead a creature instantly. And so in this turn, the beholder may not have a head to decapitate.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But it does.
Right.
You can essentially critical it over to doing something relatively close enough. So
Nice,
roll
the
damage for it. I just want to see what the numbers are.
Would it be the 2d10 plus 6 or the 2d8 plus 8?
Are you two-handing it or one-handing it?
Oh, I'm one-handing.
Then it's 2d8.
2 plus, so 13 plus the.
So it would be
proficiency
5.
would be
So hold on. So it would be. You just rolled a critical, so it should have. Oh, did you already roll? Yeah, because 1d8 for it, right? Naturally?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so you rolled 13 damage, and
Plus the proficiency with the one hand.
yes. So you do enough damage to kill it. So Nosh, coming out clutch for the party, how do you kill the beholder as you break out of your paralysis with your vocal sword?
Literally, fuck. It's how high is it flying?
It's just above the ground slightly because it doesn't have legs.
I want to do like a cinematic jump and drive my sword through its eyeball, like straight through it.
Alright, so you guys watch as you see Nosh paralyzed as he was in a blocking position before he was hit by the zombie beholder. You see him break out of this paralysis almost in a fit of anger or just sadism as he breaks out of it and just runs headfirst at the beholder and jumps at it, flying through the air, sword held downwards, and just plunges himself with his full body weight into the eyeball of the beholder as you all have surrounded and are been trying to hold it steady for someone to try and get the final kill on it. And you just see Nosh drive his sword through its eye and ride its writhing body into the ground. Now, hold on. Because it's undead. So it has to see if it will come back. Oh no, it was a critical hit. Nope, can't do it. That's right. Yeah, so no, it doesn't even get its reconstitution. So yeah, so you put it down into the ground, and you see the Vorpal blade do its work as you see the body start to decompose further and faster as whatever magic was in it disappears as the angry spirit of the beholder floats off back to the ether from whence it came, and the body goes limp and dark. The zombies you are fighting, Kovral, as the beholder falls over and is defeated fully, all the zombies fall over, deceased once more.
Oh, thank you. Just telling them to stay down and that they just don't fall over.
And so you find yourselves surrounded by a significant number of bodies you have created in your fight to maintain the sanctity of the graveyard, of the cemetery. The beholder lays dead at your feet, along with numerous ghast, ghouls, and zombies. All of them now returning to the ground from whence they were spawned from. You are successful in your fight, and you return back to the hut, ever slowly, relishing in your success.
So
Wow,
if you search
Nosh.
these zombies, is that considered grave robbing?
It's a gray area.
Useless until it comes time to do something.
Wow, Nosh. Just, steal the glory after doing nothing. Good job, I guess.
I mean, I had to do something. I got bored.
I want to search everything.
You want to search everything? Alright,
Everything.
so let
I
me
want to search the beholder.
search the beholder.
I said everything.
Yeah, well, you're all the way the fuck over there. I'm right next to it, so...
I'm right next
I
to
can fly.
him. He can fly.
I got my wings back.
Let me pull up. 'Cause I thought I had.
Slapping you as you're trying to
I thought I had my random treasure table up. I did not. Alright, so let's see what the dice have in store for you. I need percentage.
Fine, I guess you can search it. I'll let you have that one. I get everything else.
Alright, so. And the magic number is 88. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blonk.
What?
So, you find nothing specifically on the beholder, but in the catacomb where it lived, you find 190 gold pieces, as well as Let's see. Where's the thing? I need to find the thing I was looking for.
Kermit the priest here.
Kermit the priest. Hello. You find.
Hey there, cousin.
In
What is
the
happening?
hoard that it had in
Your
its.
cousin, Kermit the Paladin.
You find. Okay, let me get my fucking. Alright, so you find.
Tomar the frog here.
Wait.
I will I will smite you. Oh, Mandie.
I would like to
Mandie.
rage.
Okay. Alright, so Tovar, you find 190 gold pieces. You find 5 art objects worth 25 gold each. You also will find one more thing. A 8th level spell scroll.
Ah,
Ooh.
Alright, so I'm going to pull up my source material for the spells and tell you what spell it is. Oh, you get it identified, but you know.
what?
You're gonna have to get it
Have to-
identified, but I'm going to at least write down what it is.
Yeah. This was all randomly generated stuff, right?
Ah! Phantom's raiding me. Phantom, you bastard. I love you. How are you?
Hey. You just cursed.
That is not a curse.
Bastard?
What's up, Phantom, you beautiful, beautiful man?
It's gonna go over 5 minutes.
Well, she redeemed it again. So,
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
It's also a
And it's 10
10-minute
minutes.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10.
So,
It's but Phantom, how are you, buddy? How was your stream? How did you have the fun times?
Thanks.
Oh, it's going. It's they've been running me through the ringer. I'm currently trying to find a spell for them for their spell scroll they just got. But
it's
yeah,
like,
so
you know what? It's not gonna be a useful one at this point.
you find all that stuff, Salt. So you find 5 art pieces worth 25 each, a high level spell scroll, and 190 gold pieces. Square?
Okay.
Savvy? Wonderful. I got those pulled up. So for you, my dear Rage, as you go to look through stuff, and you're searching the zombies and the
Grave rob,
guests, you know, just grave robbing with extra steps.
I mean, I was taking less steps because I'm not digging any holes.
Fair enough.
Okay, Rick and Morty.
Mess around in a spider cave that had very big spiders? Yeah, it sounds like Mandie's favorite place.
Ew. Phantom? Phantom.
Did you poke them in the eye with a stick?
Disrespectful.
Yeah, did you poke them in the eye?
Disrespectful.
I thought she poked its leg.
No, she poked it in the eye because the
Yeah,
eyes look like
poked it in the
crystal
eye.
orbs.
Oh,
And so she
I
poked
thought
in the
it
eye
was
thinking
leg.
that it was going to be something good. You did poke them? Very good. Very good.
I'm proud of you, Phantom.
So
Okay.
we'll...
At least Finny and I were there to fucking just ping pong its fucking head.
No. You just
Thank
sat
God.
there, just ping-ponging the crap out of it. Alright, so you find among all the
My
bodies,
hero.
and all of the broken gravestones and everything else, you find 230 silver pieces in total, as you just kind of go around looting with your speed wings. As for... Let's see if anything else cool pops up, shall we? Da-da-da.
You said 230 silver.
230 silver. That's correct. Alright, so you find one of those. You do find 2 small trinkets worth 25 gold each, and among the graves you
I'm just
find
putting the 50 gold in my inventory.
that's fine. And then among the graves you find a small container of very fine sand-like powder.
Is that another bull? Another weasel?
No. It's a like a bag of what looks to be like sand.
Okay.
Come like.
It's in the bag of holding.
I got a jar of dirt.
It
I got a bag of
appears
sand. I got a bag of sand.
it appears on its surface to be a dust of disappearance.
Ooh. Is that what I'm putting it as, or am I have to?
No, you're putting it in as. I mean, if you get identified, it's probably going to be like that. But there is only enough of it in the bag for a single use. Yeah, so that's what you find, is essentially a dust of disappearance, a single use of it, and you can get identified if you want to confirm it, but that's what it looks like on the surface.
I guess speaking of things, can I have quiver?
Yeah, so you guys can just
Yeah.
discuss the quiver. I think I had what the quiver was written down before. I'll pull that up in a second. So Fandom, how you can mess with the party is that there are bits that you can put in. The 2 that you'd be looking for is dreads and curses. If you throw 750, basically you can put a curse into the game that it affects the players. You can like message me about it first or what have you, but like it will essentially be a curse they have to follow through on. But yeah.
Big fucking gator.
So let me pull up.
Salty
No.
pet.
No, big
range.
fuck off, Gator.
Is it a big fucking gator or is it just like a normal sized gator?
18
Alright,
foot.
treasure's done.
And it's big fuck off, Gator. Not big
Whatever.
fucking Gator.
Whatever.
It says
bitch.
on the screen there, Dark. I'm trying to look at something real quick. I'm trying to pay attention to multiple things. Because I'm trying to see where this is. I don't want mine. I want ones that I have. Collection. There it is. Thank you. Alright, so. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it into your inventory real quick for
Okay.
you. Da-da-da-da. It is. Why is it not? Why is it not letting me? It should just do it. Why did I not spell it right? Why is it not putting it in? That is annoying, because it should just do it. Well, I'm trying to get it to actually like push the homebrew stuff here, but it doesn't seem to be wanting to do it.
Oh look, it's a phantom. He finally decided to show up into everybody's stream.
Wow, almost like he just finished streaming.
Oh, weird.
Oh.
It's okay, Phantom. I still love you.
Emotional damage.
Y'all are weird.
Poor Fito.
Not letting me just put it
I'm
in.
sorry, did you just call me weird?
Yes.
You are the fucking weirdest of us all. Just saying.
Disrespectful. But
Oh,
also,
I
have
think
you
I know
met
what it
Berd?
is.
Truth. Truth.
Have you met Berd?
I have.
Have
That's
you
what
met
it is.
Berd?
I figured out why it wasn't letting me do the thing. I fixed the problem.
Listen, I'm
Mandy.
just quietly chilling over here, you know, minding my own business for once, and I'm just coming
Mandy
at me.
doesn't decide to cover herself in cheese every fucking opportunity she gets.
It's
Or run
cheese.
around a battlefield with fucking bagpipes.
Bagpipes are fun.
And I want to point out, this is the second time that fucking Nosh has done nothing and then somehow gets the fucking final hit.
Right?
Alright,
Like,
it should
what
be in
is
your
that?
inventory now.
Imagine,
Their
guys,
rage.
it's crazy. The rolls are just
Should
with
be
me
in
when
there
they
now.
need to be.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna do 750 just so that I can curse Nosh.
That's not how that works. As much
Damn
as you
it.
would like to.
Do what you must.
Alright, so,
It's the whole point.
basically, because we're at the...
Where'd you add it?
It's in your inventory. Under equipment.
Yeah, I was looking for it.
In your backpack.
And when does Phantom
I
call
don't
me
see it.
beautiful?
Refresh your page.
That would be a good thing to do, probably.
You guys have killed all of them. You have basically made your way out of it. You've taken your goods as payment.
Oh my
The gravekeepers
God.
go about getting everything kind of put back together and start kind of filling back in the catacomb. And you guys find yourselves in the town square. But I will be right back because I hear my oldest scream, so I'm going to go figure out what that's all about. So,
Yep.
Fair enough.
No.
So take 5.
Yep, I'll go ahead and we're just going to take 5 real quick.
Sounds good.
All right.
I don't know how much longer we're gonna be going since we finished the big fight, but anybody down to play anything after?
Not me. I got wake up early, doing a
Fair enough.
beach day tomorrow and picking up the little one.
Ooh. Well, have
Oh.
fun.
Yeah.
I haven't spent much time with the girlfriend because she just got back from Cali. So I'm gonna hang out with her afterwards. Maybe watch a movie, relax the rest of the night.
Very nice.
Yeah. She was on the flight, one of the flights that got delayed in Denver, the United flights. Or canceled, my
Oh,
bad.
shit.
Oh yeah. They're out there what, honey? Extra 3 days? Something like that? 2 days? Yeah, it was
Did
ridiculous.
they provide like a hotel for them at least?
They gave him $200 for a hotel room or whatever, and then they ended up selling the room, which is stupid.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is what it is. She's back though.
Mandy, did you forget about that? Nope. Good talk.
Hmm.
I guess she went AFK too.
Yeah, she did. She's muted.
Okay, I need to go check and see what just hit my house.
Okay, so I don't think I told Bern that joke.
No, I don't know if you did or not.
I know I told Raph that joke. I did not. I have not gone to I think you're the only one that knows that.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
probably.
Well. Oh god. He's in for a treat when he
Birds were in my
comes
house.
home. What?
Yeah, I heard a big thwap on the side of my house, and I went and looked out, and I don't see anything. So I think a bird must have like flown into my house and flown off.
Interesting.
Oh man, that'd be funny.
This is going to be. My god. Poor Bern. He's gonna regret coming
Wait,
back.
would I be able to get a fucking?
Hmm.
How do the scrolls work?
Mm.
You have to find out what it is, and you get to burn it once.
Yeah, scrolls are one use.
Yeah,
And
one
you
use
just
only.
get the level 8 or whatever level it may be. You get to use the abilities attached to it one time. So let's say it's a scroll of invisibility. You get a visibility spell essentially for one use for X amount of time, and then it wears off, and then you don't have it anymore.
I
Damn.
think it still doesn't it usually with the scrolls. It still requires the person who's using it to have a sufficient spellcasting level. Otherwise, they have a chance of it just not working at all.
We've been
With the scroll, I
making
don't think so.
Yeah, I think a
Berd's
scroll would
life
just
a living
work
hell.
regardless.
Oh,
Bern has been having a very difficult night with us. That's
I mean-
that's how we've been.
Just putting it lightly.
Phantom.
fair. I turned a ghoul and a zombie into mist.
I mean, I was just say we fucked up like 9 fucking creatures, all within the same turn.
Did anybody but a weasel get hit?
I didn't.
I don't think I did either.
Yeah, I
The
think
no, I
paralyzing
I was
ray, that's
paralyzed.
about it.
Yeah,
I
Nosh got hit by a paralyzing ray, but I think
Yeah, I
that's
think-
it.
Floki's the only one that took damage.
And I turned around and came back with a 1 strike.
I mean, Floki didn't just take damage.
Floki went down.
Oh.
Oh yeah, true.
R.I.P. Another weasel.
No, he's
Well,
not
dead,
dead.
just
He's
unconscious.
Dead, you. Jesus.
Well, it could be if I'm cooking them.
Try it, Nosh.
You'd literally have to get
Try
through
it.
me and fucking BFG first.
I mean, if he's
And-
unconscious and you guys aren't paying attention, I'm just gonna snag.
And
I mean, I'm
and
also
a
a
druid.
ranger, so
and
Paladin.
2 other weasels.
You
You
do
might just
the
You want to
Boogle
go down this
fucking
road?
sleeps
Perchance.
with BFG, bro.
I just got a really
Try
nice
to eat
quiver
it.
too.
Like the Boogle sleeps with BFG, so like,
Homie's already sleeping though.
huh?
Said homie's already asleep. He's not with anybody. Just laying on the ground, sleep.
So
Unconscious.
evil.
Listen,
See this? You see this shit, Salty?
BF,
You see this
BFG
shit?
is literally right next to you, so and he's very protective of the Boogle.
yeah.
So if he sees you going towards the Boogle, he'll just fucking tail whip you or some shit. Knock you back fucking 20 feet.
You'd have to hit me first.
Phantom!
Is Phantom sided with me? Because I hope so.
No, Phantom's being mean to me.
Damn.
Wow, Phantom.
You
Wow.
see this shit?
So,
Not evil, motherfucker.
All right.
what's
So,
your AC?
Mine?
Yeah,
oh jeez,
16.
what I walk
yeah,
back into.
so, I mean,
Hey,
that would have been
Bern.
a roll for a 16, which means that it would hit, yes?
Yes.
Hold on.
Me Cersei's, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
so
talking
the-
about. What were you saying?
So, if I roll for a 16 and your AC is a 16, I hit, yes?
Meter beat.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Okay.
What exactly is
So-
going on? Someone fill me in.
Nosh is trying to fucking cook the damn weasel that's unconscious.
So do a strength saving throw.
Nosh is going at it again.
15.
Yeah, you get fucking knocked prone.
Wait, you actually swung at me? I wasn't going over.
All right.
So-
So,
Anyway,
Anyway.
Bern, I have a question for you.
uh-huh.
So you came back to BFG basically pinning fucking Nosh to the ground
Salty,
after whacking him with a tail.
Very nice, Mandy.
salty. Let me ask my question. Bern. Do you want to be a warlock for a night?
Do I want to be a warlock for a night?
Yeah.
I'll think about Phantom. DM me the curse you want to do. Why? Why are you asking?
Because I can be your patron and you can worship me all night long.
That's disgusting.
Oh
I need to mute myself. That's gross.
So Manny gets struck by lightning.
See if I go.
You don't like my joke?
No, it was a joke. It was something.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Berd? What's wrong?
It was a joke. See, that would be funny if you told it to KK, because KK would lose her absolute shit over it. Because she's a goober.
Oh, she would.
So.
Yes, salty.
Berd, do you remember how I was asking about a homebrewed patron?
Uh-huh.
Oh. What would we do if it was Mandie?
You want Mandy to be your... Listen, that is a conversation for another night. So, let me continue what I was doing. So, you guys finish... Oh, the Boogle, I hate you. Shut up. So you guys...
swear the oath of throwing it back, like I keep seeing on TikTok.
God.
So you guys have now finished slaying all the undead. You have pilfered what you can, and you have begun making your way back to the Gravekeeper's hut. There, they see that you've already relatively taken your payment, as they're like, yeah, you went through all the trouble, you can take what you want, we don't care. We're just going to go fix the holes. And so, you are back there, and you're basically given a place to stay in Blair Shore, the inn that you stayed at before. You guys get funnel cakes and ale and kind of chill out for the night after you take a long rest after a very eventful 16 hours of dealing with this as well as everything else beforehand. You awaken to a courier at your door. A soft knocking, if you will, rapping on the door to your suite that you were all staying in. Who answers the door?
I would first like to attune to the Hunter's Quiver.
Yeah, over a long rest you would have.
I'll open it.
Okay.
Oh, right, we had a long rest.
After a long rest, I would have.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
So, Nosh, you open it, and you see a short halfling basically standing in front of the doorway, a very young one. Basically holds out a letter and kind of nods, knowing who you are. And he goes, letter for you.
Appreciate it.
Oh. And he just turns and dips. The letter has a strange wax seal on it. Seems to be made out of relatively high quality envelope paper. And smells like a doctor's office. It smells clean, which is odd. But you do have a hint of old people.
Take a long whiff.
What the fuck?
You get the same smell that you were getting before. It smells like mothballs and hand sanitizer.
On a
Fucking hard candy.
You enjoying that scent over there?
are the others like sleeping in like the same area as I'm?
About, yeah.
I want to throw something at Tovar to wake him up next.
You want to throw something at Tovar to wake him up next. Sure. You throw a fucking religious textbook that was in the nightstand at Tovar. That's in every inn, apparently. You pelt him with essentially a fantasy Bible.
Fuck.
You can't handle the truth.
Take the Bible to the face. What the fuck?
Tovar, Tovar, I have a letter. I don't know who it's from.
Why'd you fucking throw a book at me?
Wake you up. I don't know. I figured you would be up next. Pick someone else up.
I want to throw the book back at Nosh.
You
Throw
throw the
back at
book.
me.
You throw the book back at Nosh, and you just hit Nosh square in the chest, but with significant amount of force because you're a strength 23 barbarian. So Nosh, you get the wind knocked out of you as you kind of fall to a knee as you're just holding up the letter, and Tovar just takes it.
Like fucking sibling rivalry at this point.
Yeah, basically.
I'd kind of just like shout to the rest of everybody to wake them up.
Yeah,
Fucking, you know,
wake
that
him
way
up.
we can gather around and see
It
the
does.
letter.
Yeah, you wake him up, and everyone else, you wake up out of your restful slumber, seeing Nosh breathing heavily as you see a fantasy tome has fallen in front of him as Tovar holds a letter that he's opening. You all smell the same scent coming off the letter. It smells like a doctor's office. It smells too clean and smells of hand sanitizer and mothballs with a wax seal you don't recognize.
Oh, why is the idiot trying to read?
You do know that, like, not a dumb barbarian, right? Like,
Me
we've already
Goliath.
covered this.
Me read good.
I have a 10 on intelligence and wisdom. Like, I'm, like, fucking average human intelligence.
But you can't math.
Math is hard.
I can math.
So anyway, you pull everyone around, and you pop the letter, and basically it is a letter from someone named Eris, who happens to be in town of Merriman, and she is asking for your help. She says that there has been something strange going on in the town of Merriman, where it seems too nice. Where anyone in the group of essentially being geriatric seems happy to go to this retirement home, and that everyone who comes in that is sick, in the usual sense of when you come in and you're sick to certain towns, is that you have to deal with a lot of the medical side, because the medical isn't super great in this area. You have some magic, but it's still a lot of legwork. There's not anyone really sick in this town. It seems to be rather clean and rather good at staying that way. But she says that she believes there is a conspiracy, and that she's been locked up in a jail cell for a week and some change after trying to uncover it. And she wants your help to try and get to the bottom of it.
Question.
Yes.
Do they drive around town with different colored loofahs?
Who's to say? No one can say anything nice. Yeah, sounds like Ohio. Yeah, thank you, Sam. But yeah, so you basically get this letter from the town of Merriman from this lady named
At least
Eris.
Mrs. Rage got it.
Where I know what you were talking about. Just I wasn't going to let it exist in my world. It's terrifying.
But it's America's friendliest neighborhood.
So you basically get this letter that basically asks you to come to the town of Merriman and talk to this lady named Eris, who's been locked in jail for a bit. And basically you're going to have to go see what's up. And it seems like she's willing to pay you a pretty amount if you're able to find out what the dealio is. And so you feel like that's going to be your next step in the right direction. So you all head down to the tavern to get yourself some grub and some ale, looking over the letter a little bit more. And next week, we will be going into the town of Merriman.